Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tales of Arcaion and the adventuring group of all the traveling sisterhood of all the Chucklefucks.
I don't like that name very much.
I know, it's just the nickname I gave
funny.
you all.
I like
By the way,
Horus better.
Paula, if you pause the music, it pauses it for everybody.
So don't
If you
pause.
go over to the volume, you can control the volume on it if you don't want to hear the music. Alright.
Sorry, I was on a work call and I was trying to pause it, but I heard what you said. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You can just control the volume. Last we left off, we were in the middle of the dungeon quest, or nearing the end, and not having a fun time because everybody was getting quite fucked up.
But I had a sexy man who was helping me.
A sexy vampire.
Oh,
As correction.
yeah.
I'm sorry, are vampires not men?
I guess if they decide to identify that way.
non-binary.
Identify
They're
them.
non-binary.
Okay,
Anyway.
I will make no words on that.
Last time, there was a whole lot of combat and a whole lot of missing from a dwarf. And, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We now resume our story with the heroes who are in the one room area, that the mage's room. They have the mage captured and all of the mushroom people he summoned dead. Batra, the tiefling warlock rogue, is off and found the final stairway to the downwards area. And you did hear a loud yell coming from her direction that she used thaumaturgy to convey to you all that she found the last stairs that way. So, you all are in the room. You have the mage held captured. You all are pretty low on hit points, though. So, what do you guys want to do?
I did heal up a bit before we ended last session with a healing potion.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing a little bit better.
Noted.
Yeah. I think I'm
I
gonna
do.
use one of... Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna say I did take out the potion. I did adjust my health and roll 20. So go ahead.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna use a potion as well because I'm at 8.
Mm-hmm. Adjusting
So
your
how do
health,
you-
Paula, on roll 20. So you go to... Either you can get your own dice out. I think it's 2d4 plus 2 is the common... Yeah, that's common healing potion. If you want, you can roll with your own dice, or you can roll on D&D Beyond. You go to your character page, and you go down to where there's the 20-sided dice button. You click on it, and then you click onto D4s. And then you just add 2 to what you rolled.
Okay.
It's a custom roll. There you go.
Right.
5,
I
so
got
7.
points?
Yep. So heal 7 points. I'll change that and roll 20 for you. So you're up to 15.
Thank you.
And you still
Still
have...
not feeling great.
Yeah, you have the mage tied up. He's pretty hurt, like pretty fucking close to death.
Can...
Before we get to you guys, Patra, you yelled out and no one is coming towards your way as far as you can tell. Do you want to head back or do you want to stay where you're at?
I'm gonna say whatever trouble comes to that door, I don't want to be the first one here, so I'm gonna run back to my friends.
Okay, you backtrack, and you with your rogue speed and rogue intuition mapped out this entire place pretty well, so you can find your way back pretty easily. And when you get back to the hallway, you do see all the doors open. You see a knocked out bugbear in the hallway. And you see... One second. For some reason, something went dark. Oops. Okay. And you see all the doors open, knocked out bugbear in the hallway, and you see the other door over here open, and you see your friends in there with what looks like chopped up humanoid mushrooms on the floor and another drow mage, and like you can tell this is another wizard room because of the altar area over to your... When you're walking in, it's like your left-hand side.
Hey guys, what the fuck?
Do you want to move your
Where have you been?
miniature down here? And by the way, when you went to the prison
there it is.
area, all the prisoners moved out. I forgot to remove their tokens, but they already like headed out because they were like, we heard combat, we're not getting into it.
What the fuck did you guys do? What the fuck? Why? What? What's the fuck's going on?
By the way,
Mm-hmm.
DM,
Yep.
is the mage still conscious?
Yeah, you brought him to the edge of going unconscious. He's like 4
Okay.
hit points at most.
I'm shoving like a piece of cloth or something in his mouth.
Okay. All right,
And he's bound, right? He's tied up.
yeah, and Patra came into the room asking what the fuck's going on.
Where have you been?
In case you did not hear, I was looking for a door, and I found a stairwell. I found a stairwell going down into hell where we need to go. Why is that man tied up? Why are there more circles? And why is that room so dirty it's full of mushrooms?
Well, I mean, we were looking for a door as well, and we found a mage. He attacked us. We beat him. He
Well,
has spore magic of some
his
kind.
door. I bet he was mad because you kicked open his door. I feel like you're a
I
bad
did
person
not
for
do that.
I feel like you're a very bad person for that. I, on the other hand, was just looking at doors. I wasn't starting shit.
I heard you yelling from who knows where.
I found a
lead
stairway
out.
to hell.
Oh, well, let's head over there after asking
right,
this
well,
one questions.
And you see
Yes.
Malag just like, he goes over to the corner and just stares at it because he's like, what the fuck am I doing in my life? Because he missed so much this entire dungeon. And
Malog, it's alright.
Yimik is going to search
Not
the
really.
desk over here.
Okay.
Actually, in Dwarven, I'm gonna, like, softly talk over to Malog. You did fine, friend. It's alright.
He's... Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Let's see if you can console this man.
I hope it's a nat 1.
I feel connected to him. It's a
Oh.
4 plus 2.
He just sits down in the corner, just staring in the corner. That's all he... No.
Okay.
He's gonna be out for a bit.
Okay. I'm gonna... Atsi or Patra, one of you, would you check that chest? I'm going to talk to this fucking drow.
Yeah,
Ooh,
sure. I'll go
okay.
look through a chest.
Yeah, go look for the chest. I want to poke him.
Okay.
The drow?
So,
Chest locked.
yes it is.
Do you want to make a sleight of hand?
Well, I mean, you do have the owner of the chest in the room as well. But it's up to you.
Okay.
Open it.
It's however you want to do it. So, well, he's
Do
sort
you
of
tell us it's
bound.
locked?
Yeah, so who wants to interrogate the drow?
I mean, I speak
Ooh.
undercover.
Yeah, but the drow also spoke common to you. He's like saying shit and stuff like that, and he was back talking to you
Can I
earlier.
be intimidating, like behind Vinny while she talks to him?
You can give her the help action and give her an advantage. So what do you want to ask
Yeah.
the drow, Vinny?
I have several questions.
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing here? Why
Okay.
the fuck are you bleeding humanoid creatures that are definitely not human?
Okay.
I think we know they're not vampire. That they are vampires by now.
Yeah.
But we're not 100%. We're pretty sure, but we're not 100%. So
We
humanoid.
found a vampire in a coffin, literally a floor above us.
Actually, yeah. I
And he's
forgot
our
about
friend.
him. Okay.
A handsome friend.
Mhm.
Okay. First question.
Or don't do
What
that
are you
to
all
her.
doing here, and why are you here?
So what are you doing here, and
Ow.
why are you here?
And I'll take the gag out of his.
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuasion or intimidation, whatever you want to do, with the help action gifted by Otzi. Do you want to give any bardic inspiration, or are you leaving it alone, Otzi?
Just a little like that. That's fine.
Okay.
So I have advantage, yeah?
Yep. With the help action, you do have advantage.
Okay, I'll take the slightly better 13.
Okay. So you said, what are you doing here, and why are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. He says, what are you doing here? We're here by the order of Nazar. And he says,
Oh.
why are they here? We're here to do experimentations to help our people and grow our community.
Aw, it's a community help project. They're good people. We're beating up good people. We're the bad guys.
Oh, shut up.
I just flip off Patra.
Sorry, devil's advocate.
But with the 13, that's as much as you're getting out of him.
All right,
Okay,
so should we kill him?
Hold on.
I can execute.
I'm going to take a dart
Okay.
from my belt satchel.
Okay.
I'm going to slowly press it into his rib cage. Not stabbing, but
Okay.
slowly press.
Okay.
You better spill some more before I spill your guts.
One last
Vinny.
persuasion check, or intimidation, and then it's a flat
Yeah,
roll.
that's intimidation.
Would
I
you
think
please
I
tell me?
didn't work.
But it's
I'm
a
gonna
flat
try
roll
and-
since you're reaching.
Okay.
Ooh.
Fuck! It's a 15.
All right. Yeah, he looks a little scared because he is a wizard. He's not too, strength built at all.
Wish you like me.
Yeah, and he looks up and says, "We're a recon force sent out to see if a realm is inhabitable and stupid enough. And if we find that it is easy to take over, we report it back. That's all we do. And we see if we can manipulate the terrain and creatures to be more hospitable to our kind."
Well, as you can see,
Now,
How do you...
four of us. I'm sorry, 4.5. Malik. We're just kicking your ass
my God.
repeatedly. So maybe it's not a good idea.
Okay. Pressing the dart just a little bit harder, enough to draw blood this time.
Mm-hmm.
How do you manage to change the terrain?
I'm one of many transmutation wizards. Our specialty is to
Where are your
change things
locations?
into another.
Yes, we know what transmutation is. I also went to magic school.
Technically, oh yeah, I guess you sort of. I don't know. That's what's sort of hard.
Oh,
one.
I didn't. I'm lying. I'm just being an ass.
I know, but isn't your rogue multi-class the trickster rogue?
Arcane trickster, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let.
There's shit
Yeah.
you learn on the road.
I guess
Official
so.
School.
But yeah,
where are the rest of them?
if you made it this
Interesting
far,
question.
whose Siri turned on?
That was mine.
Oh,
Weird.
Siri wants to join
Okay.
into the game. Anyway,
Their magic box. How does it work?
With his sharp, quick-witted, smart-ass comment, I jab it in a good inch.
okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. Oh,
Oh yeah,
that's a 7.
you accidentally go too far and you pierce his heart and kill him.
Oh,
Oh.
come on! I wanted to stab him to death.
It just goes, and he spits blood up from his mouth, and yeah, he's out.
Fuck.
He was on death's door. I told you this multiple times.
I know. I didn't think darts are meant to be thrown. I didn't think you would let me roll full damage.
Can
Well,
I kick him now that he's rolled over and dead?
it's like the Naruto dart. It's like the
Oh,
the
yeah.
handle one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I collect my dart and then search his body.
All right. Yeah, and yeah. Before you search him, Odyssey just gives him a swift kick and tosses him over.
I
Yeah.
didn't mean to kill him.
So go ahead and search him. Do investigation, Vinny.
Well, you're a murderer now, so just know that.
There's already been a lot of murdering.
16?
All right. You're able to find 2 keys on him and another spell component pouch that's worth 50 gold. Let me see. Did I write anything on his person? 1 second. I remember other stuff. You do find documents on him on transmutation and terraforming. And they do, since you can read Uncommon, they do the same thing, like he said, that they were trying to see if they could change terrain and creatures to be more hospitable to the drow people. But yeah, and you have 2 different keys.
Okay. Patra, do you want some spell components? And I'll hold up the bag of that.
I think that'd actually suit me very nicely. I'll hold up my hand and catch it like a badass in the air.
Okay, so
Yeah.
write down a spell component pouch worth 50
Oh yeah, I'll
gold.
just add that to my.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just put that in my inventory.
Okay.
There's actually a component pouch that's 25 gold in the actual inventory.
Then that's what I meant. Sorry, I was thinking like a mage's spell component, like when they do like staffs and stuff like that. That's usually 50 gold.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you manage to
Spell
unlock
focus.
the
That's
chest?
what I was thinking.
We did not use the keys.
Yeah, I'm going to the chest to unlock it.
Okay. So you unlock the chest, and the other key. Who wants to try out the other key? Yimmick does peep up and say, I looked through the desk. It does have some documents, but there's a locked drawer over here.
Ooh.
I have a knife.
Well, you do
The
have
other
another key
to
as well.
ask you.
I know. I just
Yeah.
let me be a violent sociopath.
Sorry, I drank a big gulp of the protein shake. Okay.
If you're gonna keep talking about that protein shake, I'm gonna start just incessantly talking about how I go to CrossFit. Like that's.
You do that anyway.
Oh, do you?
Oh, I don't do it incessantly.
Every Starfinder
the
game,
first
you
time
talk
I've
about
heard of
either the
this.
gym or you talk about the one event you went to.
in passing, like it's just part of the conversation. Like, hey,
I don't,
here's
I'm
what
just
I've been
saying
up
this is
to.
the first one I ever really made and drank, so I'm just talking about it. Anyway.
You guys are adorable. Open the drawer.
So, Vinny opens the drawer. It's more documentation.
Oh,
Uh,
I gave
oh.
Otzi the key to the drawer because
Okay.
I was at the chest already.
Otzi opens up the drawer. You find what looks like more documentation and different spell notes on massive, like basically the beginnings of a gate scroll, which, go ahead and roll an Arcana check, Otzi.
Oh,
Damn.
Holy
Let's
shit!
Natty
go.
20.
With that, you know that a gate spell is one of the most powerful spells in any sort of realm or spellcaster like repertoire. That a gate spell could move an entire army.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You guys, we got some powerful things in here.
Yeah, it's
Like
just
shuffling through the papers.
yeah, it's the beginning of it though. It's not actual gate scroll or anything like that. Just notes stating this was probably going to be the best form of transportation for them to get stuff through.
If we're gonna prove anything, this is it. We should take this with us. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in my bag.
Okay. And then Vinny, go ahead and roll. Let me take a look at my notes.
Oh, is it?
Okay. Yeah, no, you're good. You unlock the chest.
Okay.
And opening it, there is a bunch of random things in there, cloth, stuff like that. You do find what looks like golden silk cloth that has something wrapped around it, or something wrapped inside of it. You unwrap it, and it is a jug that has some liquid like flowing around inside of it. But you open it up and look inside, and there's nothing in there. But even like looking inside and you shake it, you can still hear there's like liquid in it, even though you don't see any inside of it.
Can I do a check on that?
Yep.
To see if I
Make an
have
Arcana
any
check.
inkling? Okay. 20 for a 24.
Ooh.
In your study of magical, wondrous items, you have heard of the alchemy jug.
How do you spell alchemy?
Well, if you go to your inventory, you can add it under wondrous items.
Oh, right.
And you
Ooh.
remember that this jug can produce many different type of liquids, and all you have to do is say the name of the liquid out loud, and it'll produce a certain amount of it.
So there's alchemy jug blue, and alchemy jug orange.
It's just the regular alchemy jug.
Okay. Just double check again.
You're good.
Fuck.
Oh, that's neato. You can do honey.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
You can do a gallon of honey. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of honey.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gallon of supplies? Or liquid? Or whatever?
It tells you on the table what you can do with each. Like, I think for
Yes.
water, you can turn it into like a fire hose.
Yeah, so fresh water,
Holy
you
shit.
can do 8 gallons. Salt water, you can do 12 gallons.
Ooh. Investigate the rest of the room.
Yeah, go ahead and roll either investigation or arcana.
Eh.
Okay. Pretty much everything's already been checked out. The only thing you can of note in the room is the altar over here. You go up to it, and I'll let you roll one arcana check.
Okay. This looks sus. What is this?
With the dirty 20, you can tell it's a transmutation circle that can work as either a circle of teleportation or a spell circle that can be used to change one thing into another.
Ooh. And
So-
it's not active?
It is. It has
It's like the other one that you gotta like beat the shit out of it?
I mean, possibly.
I hate these circles. I think we should leave.
Only we had C4.
A lot of it.
Actually, thank God we don't have C4, because I'd always play Artificer, and that's all I do.
Yeah. Well, if you played Artificer, you could probably make it.
Mm.
Yeah, but would you really
Don't-
want me to
don't-
make a shit ton of
don't-
C4?
No, but
Don't
the
give him
point,
ideas.
yeah, you can make C6.
Careful now.
Are we ready to move on then?
I'm ready to go.
All
Who's
right.
ready to find the portal to hell?
Let's go. Wait, everyone check their health. Everyone's good now? We can go?
Well, if you guys
Oh,
want,
it's
you can
okay.
take the long rest and get back some more hit points.
Thanks.
So do you want to barricade the room and do a long rest in the room?
That sounds good to me.
I actually stepped into this other room real quick. All the weapons and shit. Is there, like, anything in here that might pique interest?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Sure thing. 5.
You don't find all these finds like a few weapons that are laying out on the tables there. Like that's pretty much all you can see. There,
They took them.
this table that has ingots on it used to, but that was before Vinlith filled up her bag of holding with them.
I didn't do shit.
Okay, well, I'll just dip out and come back to the room then.
Okay, so everybody want to take a long rest?
We're doing a long rest. Okay.
Or no, a short rest.
Ooh.
That's what I meant.
Oh.
Gotcha.
What does
yeah.
that do?
That just lets you spend your hit dice. So you're going to hit short rest on your character page. You're going to click how many hit dice you want to spend. Yeah, we'll do 1.
Wait,
And then
what level are we on? Sorry.
you're on the 3rd level, so last level's the last. Like, the next level's the last level.
Okay, I'm spending all my dice then. Fuck this.
Okay.
Cool. I'm
And make
about
sure you-
maxed out.
Yeah, make sure you mark it off. Oh. Should
How do
automatically
you-
add to your hit points. And then if you have any like key points or anything, or like anything else you get with it, like spells or stuff like that, make sure to click that off as well.
Wait,
It
so does it
doesn't-
automatically do it?
Yeah, automatically adds to your
isn't
hit
for me.
points. It doesn't do it for you?
It didn't.
No.
No.
Huh, because you hit short rest and then you clicked the hit points
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then you rolled them, right?
They didn't
no.
roll.
They
No, I didn't roll either.
Huh, that's
Mm-mm.
weird.
No.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Go ahead and just do it under the custom rules then, and then add your Constitution modifier.
okay.
So click off how many hit dice you're spending, and then you can also use potions of health if you want to, but those are also, combat items you can rely on too, so just be careful. And then add your Constitution modifier.
Just once or for every die we use?
I think it's just once.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you did the healing dice. So did you do the short rest dice, Paula?
Mine work now.
Okay. So add.
Mine never worked. I had to custom.
All right. So what did you get in total, Vinny?
I got 17 plus 3, so
So-
20.
So you're at 35. Oh,
Yeah, I'm at max health.
so yeah, you're at 32. And then you add 8 to yours, Paula, so you're at 26.
Yes.
And then what did you add? Are you at max, Patra?
I'm not at max, but I did my healing. I just got
Yeah.
5 points back.
So you're
I
at
have
30?
no Constitution modifier.
Oh,
What?
okay. So you're at 30?
I'm at 30 of 32. Yeah, I haven't changed my
Okay.
character yet.
I got it.
Oh, you beat me to it, you son of a bitch.
I was waiting
fight
for you
you.
to say it.
Fight him. Fight him.
And then Malag reluctantly comes over and says, if anybody isn't at max hit points, or max health, I can, I have healing hands or a spell I can do so I can actually be useful for once.
Save that for after.
There's this point
Or-
where I think you're useful.
All right.
And Dwarven,
Uh-huh.
you're a plenty useful friend.
All right. He's just like, okay.
Can I give
I'm
Vinny
trying
a look
so
like saying
hard to be
sure?
nice to him.
I give Vinny
And
a look like
Dwarven, y'all don't understand. Okay, just me and Bala. A
Mhm.
private fucking moment, okay?
Yeah, I know you're saying something sweet though, but sure.
God damn it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Let's
and Patra, you can go ahead. Do you choose to attune to the ring you got?
The ring I have. Ooh. Yeah, I will do so. I have no idea what it is, so I guess I'll just try to figure out what it is.
Okay, go ahead and add a ring of protection to your inventory and your attunement slots.
Got it.
That should just be a +1 to AC and saving throws.
Gotcha. Let me get protection. Protection. Head to backpack.
And then you gotta make sure to hit that attunement slot, so we make sure there's no confusion about that. Sorry, I know I'm saying a lot. Just
No. I'm getting on it right now. I'm just really slow because I am. Well, there's not a nice word for it.
we're all slow.
What? I get a +1 to my AC and my 7 thrust.
Oh, is it attack and saving throws? I thought it was your AC.
Oh my, yeah, it's
Oh.
AC.
Yeah. But yeah, +1
I'm
AC and
intentionally trying
saving
to be
throws,
stupid.
which isn't a lot, but it's still pretty decent.
There's so much
Especially
shit.
for a squishy.
I just realized how to use the backpack and component pouch, and now I get to move so much shit around.
Is there a separate thing for the component pouch?
Yeah, so if you have an component pouch in your equipment, you can click on a component pouch when it's in your inventory, and then you can just add specific things to it.
Oh, that must be a new thing they added. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, yeah, I think everybody's good to go. I think, did Yimik, let me check his key. Where the fuck is your key? Yimik, why are you giving me a hard time? Oh, there it is. Okay. And yeah, he's gonna take a short rest and get his 1 key point back. Did you get any of your key points back, Vinny?
Yeah, I got all of them.
Okay. All right. Are you all ready to
Question.
head to your death? Yes.
Are you live on Twitch?
No, I'm recording. Oh fuck. Let me.
Oh, recording.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Continue.
I decided recording is probably a lot better and a lot less stressful than going live. And then if we have issues, I can just edit it out later.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go die. To death. To death.
And then if anybody does make a bad comment, I can bleep it out.
Aww.
Alright, what's the order of you guys going down? Who's going to be in the lead?
Oh,
We already know who
I'm
that is.
squishy.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
considering you know where it is.
I'd like to
Squishy's
just
going
say
first.
dark.
I will
The
lead
dark
us there.
mask
I'm not
one's
going
going.
down first. So take a left. Out. So take a left. I'll just go like block by block.
Alright,
one side.
ready to get taken?
Yes, taken. That sounds.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll just get. Yeah, we don't really need to do that movement stuff, do we?
No. Let me move the...
Fun.
it's in the top right, top left-hand corner.
yeah.
Okay.
Ah, there we are. I was like, all
Do
I
we
see is
want-
black. I feel like I'm in prison.
So, there's a door here and a door here. Let me know before you go over, but which one do you want to do?
I say this door.
Okay.
South door. Okay,
Let-
I'm gonna
yeah.
stand in the back and actually.
Give
prep
me a moment to
spell.
open it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, tengo miedo. I'm scared.
Oh, it's a library.
Yeah, this is a full-ass library down here.
Can I investigate? And over my shoulder, it's a library.
Alright, and if anybody wants to roll to investigate the library or help. So who wants to roll by themselves and who wants to help who?
I'm going with Jimmick, and I'm gonna see if there's anything he thinks might help around here.
Do
If
you-
there's anything he's interested in.
Or do you want him to help you search for what you're looking for?
I probably could do that. I should be less thoughtful about him.
Alright, so he'll give you help action. You can roll advantage. Malag's gonna give you advantage, Vinny, so go ahead and roll advantage. So 18,
Yes.
Ooh.
21. Okay,
21.
so I'll get into each of you individually. Patra, you do find a book. This is like the secret, like, forbidden text library at the bottom of this dungeon. And you do find a book of binds, wardings, and breakings of sacred oaths and pacts.
I already have one of those.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have one that's the Book of Warlock Pacts and How to Break Them.
Oh,
I got that from the library upstairs, so I guess I'll take a second copy, second
Oh.
edition.
well,
Two
okay,
parts.
I'll give you the option to have, like, another part, or you can have an option to look for, like, vampire shit.
Actually, vampire shit would be cool. Actually, if there's vampire and werewolf shit, I'm very much into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since Yimmick is helping you, we'll say that you find a book on lycanthropy and a book on vampire lords and their histories.
Okay.
All right.
Let's find some werewolves.
Otzi, what are you looking for?
Devil shit. Devil shit.
All right.
They're all
What
horrible
specifically are you, like, their history, where they come from, their weaknesses? What are you, like, trying to find? What information?
Weaknesses and things like that. Yeah.
Okay, so you find a book on how to combat devils and bind them away. Their weaknesses, as you can tell from the book, are, like a quick glance through, are radiant damage and holy bonds and stuff like that. Anything that, like, has to do with the upper planes or celestial stuff, most of the time that damages them. Other than that, they are pretty
Ooh.
resistant to many other things.
Okay.
Generally
And
speaking, anything you hit with silver tends to die.
that's not sort of true for devils. Devils don't
Devils.
deal with silver.
Okay. Well,
They're-
kids,
They're specifically
aren't
magical
susceptible to
items.
silver either, but if you throw the ingots at their face, they tend to die.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
But
like the way
to
you think.
successfully damage a devil, you do need to have magical weapons.
Okay.
To do any,
And
like,
and to be better, it'd be celestial.
the
Ocarina of
biggest
Time.
damage you can do to them is radiant damage, which is to do with holy
Radiant.
spells and stuff like that.
Radiant. Okay.
I have
Awesome.
radiant spells? I want to look.
Anything that does radiant damage. Vinny, what are you looking for?
Sorry, what?
What were you looking for in the library?
Vinny's mostly looking for anything either specifically about this place, this dungeon, or specifically about the Drow people,
Okay.
and possibly like a journal of what they are doing here.
Are you looking for?
We have an idea, but
Are you looking for anything on Loth and her people, or are you looking for just Drow people in general? Because you know a lot of the generalness of Drow. Okay. Loth, you read that she is the Spider Queen. She reigns over. You find a book on it, and you quick read through. She is the queen of the 66th level of the Abyss, known as the Demon Web Pits. And you can read from quick glance that she is a conqueror, and through her disciples, she has taken multiple worlds and multiple realms into her web pits. The web pits aren't just one plane, they are multiple realms and multiple planes put together and sewn together through her web, and the more she eats, the more she grows. She is a 12th level deity, or she's up in that range, but that's almost like to the point where they can alter reality, and there are, as you know as a scholar, there are multiple levels of different types of deities. She's one of the big bitches.
Is she thick?
That's a big bitch.
okay.
Well,
do I
she's
have-
lanky like a spider.
So she ain't thick. Then I ain't have none of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take that bag and put it in my bag of that book and put it in my bag of holding. Can I
Okay.
have a specific title for the book so I know what it is?
A history of Loth and the Drow.
Thank you.
All right, so there is a door here, and then there's also a door down here. What?
So there's
Where?
one off to the right side here?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you want to go to this area, or do you want to go to the upper area?
Let's continue heading downward, and I will again stand like back a little bit, and I'll just keep a
Okay.
spell ready. Eldritch Blast.
1,
the
2,
good
3,
old-
open.
Oh jeez.
As you walk in, you find that this room's a lot different than all the other rooms you came to. This one was prepped and clean. There is a very large desk over here, a very large bed down here with a few tables and dressers. And over here, there are multiple cages and... oh, wait, I'm not even... 1 second. There we go. There are multiple cages with what looks like different types of creatures and people inside. Most of them are dead, and there's like 2 smaller ones down here.
A peek in the smaller ones.
The smaller
Can I
ones...
sniff around?
You can make an investigation check if you want. The smaller ones look like they're holding a gnome and a halfling, and they're just not moving as far as you can tell. For anybody who wants to make either a medicine or investigation check, with your 17 investigation check, let's see, you do see that the gnome down here in this cage is breathing slightly, or you can hear it at least.
That one. Patra, that one. It's alive. I
Look,
point to it.
I don't know a lot about vampires, but they're draining blood, and I know that sometimes the blood can be used for bad things. I don't think letting out a gnome, possibly thrall, is going to be a good thing for us.
Can I talk to it? Is it conscious enough that it'll talk? Or is it like out?
Go ahead and make a medicine check. Should be under your skill tree. There you go. You can tell he's breathing slightly. From what you can tell, he is not responding.
I could just stab him and make it quick.
I was about to say that. Rock, paper, scissors? If you win, you get to stab it. If I win,
Hey,
we'll
Vinny,
leave.
Vinny, we probably need someone with a conscience over here.
Well, before you all get into that, Malak from the other room yells, "I can heal him!"
Well, be useful for once. Get your fucking ass in here.
Well, and him and Yemen come in. We were looking at the books in there. There's a ton of old knowledge and shit in there. God damn it. All right, move aside.
All right, listen. I will help you carry as many fucking books as I can out of here. But right now, there are people. They're hurt. And apparently, you're the only one that can help them since you can't do any other shit for us.
I always forget
Should
he's
we
here.
try and just figure
All right,
out?
he's
if
going to
they're
spend a spell slot
thralls
and
or
do
not?
healing cure wounds.
Okay.
3 points. So, the gnome does heal up a bit. He sort of shoots up and looks at you all. He's still pretty fucked up. He says, "Hello. Can you get me out of here, please?"
Of course, we're gonna get you out of here. How else are we gonna kidnap you?
His eyes go wide, and then he goes to the back of the
Gotcha.
cage.
Oh yeah, I love gnomes.
I smacked the
gonna
back
walk
of
away.
Patra's head.
Mm-hmm.
No, I already smacked the back of your head, and then I moved forward and smacked the back of Atzi's head for saying that.
It was a joke.
I would want
What's
to
your
kidnap
name?
a gnome. I already have a short little stack here for me.
My name's Venrin.
Venren. Where are you from?
Venren, so it's Venren. I'm from the Gnome City. Fuck, 1 second. Let me pull up the map. It's been a minute since I've fucking looked at the map.
Oh yes, I've heard of fuck 1 second. Very nice gnome town.
You laugh. I can legit make that canon because I am the
I
god of
know.
this world.
And I love it. She's a gnome.
Well,
Alright,
then
1 second. I'm loading up the map.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I'm trying to. I think. God, it's been a hot minute since I took a look at my world map. Oh, I'm from a gnome city that's not too far from Duldwar, which you know is the fortress city that lies on the border of the Dead Waste and protects the mountains from Dubu Ball. That's what you know, Vinny.
Alright.
Wait, how do you know you're close by to there if you're underground here?
Well, we have trades with them. They come and they take technologies, we make them from our cities, and they use our designs to make weapons of war to help against the orc hordes.
Oh.
So you guys have been giving the drow designs on weapons.
They've been trying to torture me for it, but I've been holding strong.
What
Finland.
kind of weapons?
There's automatic crossbows we've been working on lately.
Those are real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how about we make a deal, you and I? You're going to give me that design, and I'm going to get you the fuck out of here.
Could we pause for a moment, please?
Okay, are you talking to
That's
DM or
opposed.
are you talking to the group?
To the group, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
Venren. Patra?
Yeah?
And I just hold up a finger. Venren,
Yeah.
what can you tell us of the drow holding you here?
He's bigger than any drow I've ever seen before, and he's scarred up like a motherfucker.
Oh, DM.
Yeah, he's the one you've seen before.
Yes! Okay. Can I do like a quick, like Vinny does a quick description of the big drow she saw to see if it's the same guy?
Yeah, he's almost the size of the Goliath girl over there.
Oh. Shit. That's a big dude.
So we're just half past fucked, aren't we?
Venren, is that drow the leader of these people?
Well, as far as I can tell, he answers to somebody higher up, but he points to the door where Yamik is like staying guard by. Over there's the entryway to his room that he sits in, and he puts us in circles, and the circles drain us and torture us for information. And yeah, it's a big fucking scary room, and he's probably in there right now.
And why do they have you in here? Did he just drain you? Get
Well-
you information. That's it.
He likes to have people who have good information, I guess. I heard the halfling ran with the Shadow Hands. And for anybody who wants to make a history check, or unless you have a criminal past background, which does Patra
What
have
about-
a criminal past background?
I mean, there's probably a little,
Well, that's a
bad
legit
in there.
background thing.
Oh, no, I'm haunted one.
Oh, okay. Well, whoever wants to can make a
Question.
history check.
History check.
Then-
All right,
Yeah.
let's try it.
Nat 20.
Oh, shit, okay. Of course the rogue rolls nat 20.
Of
Okay.
course, let's go.
Everyone else got a nat 20 so far. I need
I know. It's been a good roll night. Okay,
Now.
so for Vinny and Patra, you two know that the Shadow Hands are the thieves guild of this world. You know that they are, the ones who run shakedowns and stuff like that, and they have connections all over the world and whatnot. Unfortunately, Otzi, you just, it sounds like a cool name.
Exactly. That's exactly how I reacted. I want to be part of this band.
Patra, you do know that they deal with underground black market dealings, and they have their own underground tunnel systems in most major cities.
Yeah, I definitely know that from being my little thieving self. I know that I probably don't have any friends in that respect, but I do know how to get in touch with thieves. So if we needed to talk to them for whatever stupid reason, I'm sure I could make something happen.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds scary. Can I check the desk? See if there's anything that
go
can
ahead
help
and
us?
roll an investigation check.
Yes.
All right, you do find in the pot area that's on top of the desk a few written letters. You open them up, and they're more like journal notes saying that he can't fail him again. If he fails him again, he's dead. Like he's referring to himself in another person, and he's just saying that he has to be successful this time. He's failed too many times. His gifts will not go unused, and he'll make his father proud.
Oh shit. Daddy issues. Big time daddy issues, you guys.
Yeah, I think we all have some of those. So
All right. Anybody want to do anything else, or?
Are
I
there
guess we're gonna go.
how many people? What's in the big cages? Did we ever discover that?
With investigation check, Otzi would have seen that in the big cages there was a human, a tabaxi, which is a cat person, for those who don't know. It's like Tolan, basically. It's not Tolan himself, it's just someone like him.
Kitty people.
But they look like they have more of a jaguar coat. And there is a Triton, or Triton, however you want to say their name.
Triton.
It's a
Triton.
water person. It's like a half breed between a aqua, like a fuck. I'm trying to say. It's
Kind of like a
it's a fish
shape of
person.
water person.
A mermaid.
Yeah. God, fuck.
Are
It's
there-
a hybrid between a mermaid and a normal person?
Are the people in the cages alive?
As far as you guys could tell, they were dead.
But the gnome's the only survivor.
Yeah.
All right, no, sorry, letting him
Then
go.
run.
Yeah.
I guess I should go pick his lock to let him out.
If you want, it's up to you.
Are you
Got a 16.
are you a fighter?
You unlock the cage, and Venrin's like, "No, I am not. I am just a scientist and a tinker. I do not do fighting."
Then
Scientist.
okay.
Can you make things go boom?
We've
Well, my designs are more for things of warfare based.
We're at war, sir.
then. Well, yeah.
Well, I need some time to
Then
craft
I'm-
something, but there's nothing in this room. Anyway, yes, big furry lady.
I'll kind of kneel down,
Mhm.
then left, and I'll extend my hand to him.
He shakes, and your hand encompasses, yeah,
Yeah.
enwrap his hand.
Finrin, if we return from this quest we're on, is there any way we can find you, possibly do trade in the future?
It's probably going to take a while for me to get back, but look for the Bells and Whistles. It's a small tinker shop in my hometown. If you go to Dual Dwar, they'll give you a map to get there because there's no maps in the up above world that can map where everyone is.
We could possibly help you get there. We were talking of going over to Thaldon after we finish this job of ours.
That's probably the way I'll have to go too.
Oh,
Would you
are you coming with
want
us?
to travel with us?
I
We
suppose
can
so.
protect you and help us
I
as
know
we
there's a
can.
town nearby called Swansong. I'll head there, and then maybe we
Never
can.
heard of the place.
Go to the familiar flame. We'll meet you there.
Fire.
Familiar firing.
Familiar fire.
Tell him that Otzi sent you.
All right, I will.
They'll protect you.
And
Or
then
tell him that Patra sent you. See what that happens.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
he's gonna make an
Don't
insight
do
check.
That's fine. I
No,
rolled
you said it.
deception.
Oh yeah, if you want.
Ha! Nat 1.
You
Oh.
okay? I was gonna say you have two people saying don't do that.
He looks at you, Patra, and says, "Sure." And then, are you gonna let him run past you and head out?
I'm not gonna fucking murder him, so I guess.
I don't
yeah.
know with you.
He's
I
kind of
don't know with
scared.
me either. You think I can keep track of my bullshit? I just do shit in a whim.
Yeah, chaotic neutral or chaotic evil.
I wouldn't say evil.
So chaotic neutral.
Are we opening this door now?
Well, did we want to investigate the desk and stuff before we do?
I want to lay on the bed.
Before we get in that, let's take a break. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and you guys take a second to plan, or you can take a break.
Okay.
I will be
I gotta
right
go
back.
check
I'm gonna mute
Something real
myself.
quick. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna
You're back.
mute too. I'll be back in a few.
All right. Anyway, we ready for everybody to die?
Yeah, let's do some murder.
Okay.
Ready to
So
die.
I have a backup character in mind if things go south.
Same.
But- Actually, in game, Vinny's going to say something.
Okay. Go ahead.
Same.
All right, I don't know how this fight will go. I don't know what's on the other side of this door. But I do ask that if anything does happen to me, please alert my family and let them know.
Where's your family from again?
Thaldon, the Sun
Oh.
Forges. You'll find them
Okay.
in the Steel District.
Steel
All right,
district.
I promise that I won't absolutely forget to do that in case we die.
You're
I
not gonna
just-
die, Vinny. We're all gonna leave.
We could leave now.
We don't know for sure what will happen. We have a job
But I
to
can
do.
make them.
I just
I'll make a
wanna be
promise. I'll make
assured that
Patra
my
go with
people
me.
will know.
Oh God.
Going with me.
All right, let's not plan for failure. Let's do it. Yimmick,
Okay.
you gonna kick this door open?
All right. You ready?
Before we go in, can
Let's
I do a
go.
Bard of Inspiration?
All right. Who you giving it to?
I want to give it to our one little guy that's feeling down.
Are you gonna give it
Do
to
it.
Malag?
You're gonna give it to
Mom,
that useless
listen.
fuck?
Listen, Malag. And I go up to him. Done this for years, right? You started this league. We're here because of you. You can do this. Don't fail us. You're not
Well-
old. Well, you kind of are. But you can do this.
I think she means he started the League of Extraordinary Wenches.
Yeah. I am just the leader of this division. I didn't start the whole Adventures League guild.
Don't try and change my words. I'm trying to inspire you. You're inspired.
I will
now.
take it
Now
still, thank
Go
you.
through those doors.
Fuck it. He's gonna rush past you all and smack in the door. Leroy Jenkins.
Oh my god.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. Bah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We could have been stealthy.
Oh, too late.
Fuck that.
All right, Yimmick's going in.
Is
Who
there
else is
any
going
light?
in? You gotta go in.
Hopping
I'm
in.
going. I'm in.
All right, let me. So we guys go in. You do see a large totem over here and a suit of armor over here. The totem looks like a large drow in a hood with what looks like shoulder pauldrons that go out and long, spindly spider legs coming out of their torso.
I want to rush over immediately and just disassemble that suit of armor quickly. Like I'm just gonna.
I was about to do the same thing.
Okay.
Good job.
You quickly take the suit of armor to smack it to the ground, and it clanks.
I'm gonna I'm gonna beat on that thing till like the helmet's dent. It's fucked. Like it doesn't need to go to the armor to get fixed.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh yes, my best skill.
But
I got a 16.
That's
actually.
a check, not a save.
Decent.
Oh well, it's the same.
The same.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you're good if it's the same.
15 then.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You dented up pretty bad.
Okay, fuck that bitch.
All right.
Can I kick him to the room that we were just in, close the door, because I see how much Patra's hitting it? Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just going to kick some of them.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
I see some things.
Yeah, you start to see what looks like a runic circle. Malag and going up.
What the fuck? Is that a crystal surrounded in blood?
Oh, I don't like this.
Oh, we're not
in
ready
hell.
for this.
We're about to go to hell.
We're not ready for
I
this.
don't like this, guys. Hold on. Can I do an investigation check?
You could if you had time.
Okay. I
You
was gonna
hear
say, there's so much
from this
stuff we
direction
don't see
over
people.
here. You hear, well. Look who decided to come and be a goddamn fucking nuisance to me.
Oh shit, I'm scared.
That's right, bitch. I'm the biggest pain in the ass you're ever gonna meet. Come over here so
ready
you put
my
my
bow
size
staff.
12 up there.
Do you guys want to get
Ready
closer?
my bow staff.
I'm gonna push
No.
closer. I'm gonna walk right
Well-
over the fucking monument too.
So, alright, that's as far as you're gonna get, Venny, so you better hold up a second. As you get closer, you see,
Okay, sorry.
and here, I'll make it bigger for you guys, so you can see what he, look like. That's what he looks like.
Whoa.
Oh. He's
Oh, he's
huge.
scary.
We can't
Well,
fight
he's
him.
not
Fuck
big,
me.
but, that's what his
No.
character looks like.
God damn.
A
Okay.
full-plated, armored, about 8 feet tall, humanoid figure sitting
Damn,
on a
he's
stone.
taller than me.
Yeah, is sitting on a stone throne with a large blade sitting at the side of the stone stairs that go down. He stands up and starts walking down, and you hear, and he picks up the sword. So who's going first? Go ahead and roll initiative.
I want to roll
Fuck.
persuasion first to make a check against them after when it's my turn.
What do you mean?
Okay.
I want to try to persuade him to give me information. Like I want to talk him into telling me his monologue, whatever the fuck he's gonna say.
All right, since I'll let it be a free thing, so go ahead and do that. Roll persuasion check.
Fuck, I got a 10.
10.
Can I
Yeah.
help?
Go ahead
Yeah.
and do it advantage.
With the assistance of my great and wonderful friend Otzi, I did even worse.
Let's go.
At a 9.
Oh shit.
So yeah,
It was
he,
almost a
scared.
31.
he's unimpressed
scared.
and he's getting ready to fuck you guys up. All right, that's a
Alrighty.
17.
Why am I the
That's
I got
second
dirty
dirty
closest?
20.
All right, I'll get in a second. 1 second. 20.
Please stop
17.
rolling.
Okay. So, Vinny got a dirty 20. Patra, what did you get? You got a 10. Atsi got a 15.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's see what he rolls.
Moloch, I swear to God. I swear.
Malag rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, thank
Hey.
God.
But I was
Oh,
saying,
fuck yeah!
I was saying for the drow. He rolled an
Oh, fuck
8.
him. Thank God.
All right. Now I need to do other rolls. 14. Six.
Hey,
Hey,
just
Vinny.
so you know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm thinking strategy for this is I have to stay within 30 feet of him. I'm going to blast the shit out of him with my chromatic orb, and then I'm going to stay within 30 feet trying to keep you lined up between me and him while I just hammer him down with a witch bolt.
7.
Well,
Okay.
hold on.
Okay.
DM, can I do a custom roll to see what Vinny does? Because I'm torn between two options.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So, D20 odds. Vinny's fucking charging.
Okay.
Okay.
And evens, Vinny's going to try and talk.
I think we tried talking already. That didn't work so well.
Charge.
It's an
charge.
odd.
Charge.
So
Charge.
it's a 3.
Oh, so you're gonna charge?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Whenever. Whenever my turn is up.
You are actually up first.
Oh.
This shit.
Let's go.
Five,
Your size
10.
12 up there.
I'm in range.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a quarterstaff attack, and then I'm going to spend a key point to do Fury of Blows.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your first attack.
Quarterstaff. 23 to hit.
All right. One moment. We check his stuff.
Alright.
Fuck yes.
I swear to God, if that doesn't hit, Mark.
Well, let me look at something. Is 23 to hit?
Yes.
Okay. 23 plus it hits. Okay.
Okay, why did you do that? That scared me. Okay.
Yeah. Right? The he did?
6 damage.
6 points of damage. All right. You come up and you smack against his armor. It does ring him a bit, and he just cracks his neck and looks at you. He has full face plate, so all you see is like burning red eyes behind his face plate, and he looks down at you, aiming his sword at you.
Okay.
There's nothing
Alright,
but
then I
hatred
have
there.
two hits with Flurry of Blows.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hot.
Another 17 for a 22.
1 second.
I hate
Okay,
that
that
he's
hits.
checking every time we say 20 something.
I think he's fucking with us.
7.
That's 7
Okay.
damage on the first hit.
All
Second
right.
hit is a nat 1, so I fucking missed with a 6.
Yep. The next one, he takes a special action or a reaction, and he disarms you. He smacks your staff away as you go to hit him with a natural 1. And now your staff is over here to the side, so you have to go retrieve it.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna raise my hands and be ready.
All right. That's it for your turn. Malog is up.
Oh, man.
He's like, I believe in myself. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Believe a little
35.
less.
He's going to try and hit him.
I believe in you too. Come on.
Warhammer.
He has flanking with me, right?
Yep, so he has
Or do I have to be on
advantage.
the other side?
No.
God damn it.
No.
Wow.
No.
he tries to hit, and unfortunately...
No.
Oh, wait, what level? Oh, he's level 5. Does he have another attack? Oh, fuck, I've been playing him wrong this entire time. He has 2 attack actions.
Piece of shit. You piece of shit.
Oh.
That's a natural one.
Wow.
You know what? I don't regret
Okay.
anything that happened in that game match in Starfinder now.
Listen. I'm working a lot of level 4 people. Anyway, he does hit with his last hit for 21. He's going to do 1d8 plus 2. That's going to be 6 points of damage to him. Where the fuck is he? He's down here somewhere. There he is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he comes up, he misses with the first swing, but gets him with the second one, ringing him in the side of his back with Malag's Warhammer. And the drow looks like he took some damage, but he just looks over at Malag and then looks at you. Now he sees he's starting to get flanked. All right. So up is Yimmick. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Probably something violent.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Do the voice. I like the voice so much.
It's gonna say, I'll protect you, Patra! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I'm so uninspired.
He's gonna
To die.
Go die.
go die. Wow, this is your guy.
You know what this reminds me of? That like Patra's
He is a
Joker, and
kobold
he's
at the end
totally...
of the day.
He's gonna hold an action to hit if anything comes near his range, because that's all he can do. Yep.
I forgot something, and if I can't do it, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I have extract aspects.
Okay.
Beginning at 3rd level, when choosing this tradition, you can strike pressure points to extract crucial information about your foe, granting you insight about their combat ability. Whenever you hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by your Fury of Blows, you mark them as analyzed.
Alright, so what do you learn?
Um,
You gotta spend a key point for that. Did you already spend a key point that turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you used it for... So you can do it next time, but you can only do, I think, up to a certain amount of key points per turn. And like, you know...
Yeah.
I think maybe take a look into that. Let me know what the language says, but I would say you'll probably have to do that on your next turn.
Okay.
Alright, Otzi, you're up, and then after that, Patra's up. So what do you want to do, Otzi?
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna move up.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up. Oh shit. So I'm gonna try and move, and then I have to come back because then the voice thing doesn't work. So hold on.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move here, and I'm in range. Am I in range for Witch Bolt?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Oh shit, let's both
Okay.
tear it up.
Let's fucking do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. A Witch Bolt.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit with your Witch Bolt.
Oh, thank God.
Was that dirty 20 or natural 20? Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yes.
So,
Oh, come on.
you hit him, but it looks like he just takes it and doesn't even phase him. It's so
Fuck.
little damage. Okay.
Fuck you, you giant piece of shit.
All right, Patra, you're up. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
All right.
If you move over here, you'll have line of sight.
What's that?
If you move over here, you'll have line of sight.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure I have my my short bow in one hand with an arrow just kind of like hold between the fingers. I have one hand free. I'm just kind of running around. I'll run over there and I will cast Witch Bolt. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25. And I will with my free hand I pull the twig out and I point it. Is it come? No, it comes from my stick. We talked about this.
Yeah, it comes from your stick that you got.
Which
You-
I think it's much.
You never
cooler if it
chose an
comes from
arcane
above.
focus, I think.
No,
Yeah.
I did not. I'm sticking with components. But I pointed at him and I'll cast Witch Bolt.
Components
and
deep in the RP.
I
Damn,
got
yeah.
a 22.
Yeah, you go ahead and hit.
Oh my god, what the fuck? We're screwed.
No way.
Again,
I got a 1.
it looks like he took the minimum amount of damage and just balances it off himself.
Jesus.
Alright, well, Venny, Malik, you guys are just going to have to hold them there while we just keep doing Witch Bolt against him. Because in the perfect world, we do 24 damage in one round.
Okay.
That's not happening.
Now it's his turn. He's
Shit.
going to take his bonus action to Shadow Step.
It's too late to tell him he's hot.
Wait, no.
Do I get a reaction?
Nope,
Oh,
because
no.
he's teleporting out of range. He's not moving out of range. And
What the fuck?
he's going to take... How many strikes does he have? He has multi-attack. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. So does a 15 hit you?
I didn't really want to die.
Does a 15 hit you?
Nazi?
Me? Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. A 15.
Okay.
I have a 15. Shit.
Alright, so that's 5 points of slashing damage. And 11 points of poison damage.
Fuck.
So that's 16
Oh,
points of damage
shit.
altogether.
Okay.
Fuck.
Away from my hit?
Yeah, so it's going to take
How
16
many
points
hit
away
points
from
do
you.
you have?
I'm at 10.
At 10? Okay. And then it's going to take his hand crossbow and aim it over at you, Batra.
No.
Does a 15 hit?
Ah, just hits.
That's 5 points of piercing damage over to you.
Wonderful.
And then go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
Oh no. 18.
18. Okay, you make the save. You're good.
I'm gonna guess poison.
Yep. Alright. And, oh shit. Yeah, I used up his fucking... There was something really bad I was gonna do, but I missed it.
You can't, so stop.
Yep. Vinny, you're up, and then after that it's gonna be Malog and
Okay.
Yimik, and then after that it'll be Otzi.
2 things.
Yep.
Mark, I sent you on Discord a photo of the analyze or abstract. Fuck.
I know what you mean.
The attack. The attack I was trying to do, the thingy where I can see what the weaknesses are. I sent you that photo. And
Oh,
2, can
So, one of the
grab-
attacks granted by Fury of Blows. So it is done by Fury of Blows. Okay.
So I know his weaknesses and all that shit.
Alright, 1 second. Let me look it up.
Okay.
So he has resistance to necrotic damage, but he also has sunlight sensitivity. So while in sunlight, he has disadvantage on attack rolls as well as wisdom perception checks that rely on sight.
Okay.
Other than that, he's pretty calm and you can damage him with regular weapons. And yeah. About all he's got.
Okay.
Okay, we just need a shit ton of explosives and the ability to blow up every floor above us.
I called that out. And the second question, can I grab the staff? Where was it? Over here? Or
Yeah, over here.
where? Can I grab that if I move here and then bolt with my movement?
Yeah, that'll take object interaction, which is a action. So you'll
Okay,
take your
never
action
mind.
up.
5, 10,
You can do your
15.
furious.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I'm not spending a key point to pick up a staff.
Okay. Oh no,
Okay.
you mean action, right?
I'm trying to save my
Okay, go
key
ahead.
points. So I close the distance,
hmm
and if I can use the momentum from sprinting, can I tackle him into this circle?
That would be a grapple. No, that's push. That'd be your strength versus his.
Feel like it's bad, but
So,
okay, yeah,
go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and roll.
try.
He
strength?
rolled a 7.
Oh,
You got this.
whoa! I rolled a 19.
All right.
Hell yes.
Like a shit.
I shoved the bitch.
So yeah, you can only shove him back in a 5-foot square. So you shove him over here.
Can I do a diagonal to try and get him there?
I guess so. All right, you shove him there.
Okay. And then I still have movement, so I'm closing it again.
Okay. All right. So anything else you're doing, or?
Unless I spend a key point. So no, that's it for now.
That's
And
it.
I'm just readying.
All right. Okay. That's gonna be Malek's turn. 5, 10,
Oh,
15.
I called out his I called out the necro damage and the sunlight stuff.
25, 30. Okay. He's going to take an attack at advantage. Warhammer. Oh, natural 20. Okay, let's roll for a second attack. And they got dirty 20, so both hit. Okay, we'll do the first attack first. So it's going to be 1d8 plus 2. Okay, so that's 3 points of damage. He's going to spend his second level spell slot to do Searing Smite. So, come on.
Come on. You can do it.
So 3 plus 7, that's 10 points of damage. Okay. And let me read Searing Smite. Next time, creature may spell makes at the start of each turn till its spell ends. The target makes a Constitution save. A failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage, and its spell save is 13. Okay. Okay, so he does 10 points. He comes over. It's finally hitting, and it's smacking. But for the second hit, the drow is going to take his reaction to parry stance and is going to add 3 points until the end of his round for melee attacks AC, which bumps him up a little bit. So he's going to take his sword and smack Molag Warhammer out of the way. But he does get a good first hit in and does a decent amount of damage to the drow.
Yay!
Yimik's going to...
I have to disappear for a minute since he fell out of range. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35. He's going to get over here on the other side, and he's going to take his attacks. Quarterstaff. 30, 20. Yeah, he only has one attack. He's going to do it two-handed. That's 9 points of damage, and he's going to spend a key point to do Fury Blows. That's it. Oh, wait. No, the Quarterstaff and Fury Blows do not hit because the Drow's AC is now bumped up because of his thing he took. Okay. So, unfortunately... And there's 2 attacks with Fury Blows, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, but he does get them all with advantage. So... roll. Oh, okay. Quarterstaff again. Okay, so it only hits 1 Fury of Blows. So that's 1d4 plus 4. 6 points of damage. Okay.
Everything does something.
The drow is starting to look bloodied. You guys are ganging up on him and smacking him all around. Okay, that will be Otzi's turn. What are you doing, Otzi?
I want to invoke the Arms of Harder.
Arms of Hadar?
Hadar.
Yes.
Okay, let me read the spell. Because that is a area of effect spell, but I don't know if you can distinguish allies and other people. Arms of Hadar. Okay, you invoke that. All creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must do a strength saving throw. Save or 2d6. So they have to be within 10 feet of your character.
And are they?
No, well, the only people who are in 10 feet is Molag. It's basically like a whole square that enraptures you.
Yeah.
So if you do that, you would be getting Yimik, the Drow, and Molag.
Damaging them?
Yeah, because it doesn't. It says everybody in the range. It doesn't specify.
In the range?
Yeah.
Oh.
What about me?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, I don't think you're in the range of her. Depends on where she did it, but...
Well, then in that case, I'm going to use my last second spell.
Well, 1 second. Make a
second
range.
level. I'm gonna use my last second level spell, and I'm gonna do Cloud of Daggers on him.
Okay. But you can also keep doing Witch Bolt. It automatically keeps casting.
It automatically keeps blasting?
Yeah, so until you end the spell, which is 1 minute long, you can deal 1d12 lightning damage.
Okay, then I'll just keep doing that then. I'm gonna move closer though.
Okay, and then go ahead and roll the lightning damage. But you gotta use your action to continue the spell.
Lightning?
Yep.
Okay.
It's the Witch Bolt, so just roll the Witch Bolt damage. 10, alright.
10.
Nice.
Can I do it from where I
Okay.
am?
Yeah, you
Okay,
can do
I'll
it from where
stay
you
there.
are. Okay. Patra, she's gonna do Witch Bolt. I'll just roll the Witch Bolt damage since it automatically hits. That's 11. Damn. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Is he like falling over? Does it hurt him? Do we actually see
He's
it
pretty
hurt him
hurt.
now?
He's pretty hurt now. All right, it's his turn now. He's gonna spend a bonus action. Let me look up the potions. He's going to take his superior healing potion. 8d4 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 19 plus 4. So 23 points of healing back to him.
Oh.
And then he's going to summon shadows all around him. And they're going to go out in multiple directions. Let me get the tokens out.
Shit.
Oh, nope. Where are you? There you are. I need to make more of you.
I wondered when other people would show up.
Mm.
I knew it was too good to not be multiple people.
Alright, and he's gonna take his... So he spent a legendary action to summon those people. He's gonna take his action to take the dodge action. So any rolls against him will be made with just regular. And then, yep. Okay. Now it's their turn. Check their stuff.
Do they go on his turn?
No, they have their own
Or do they
individual
have their
stuff.
own Okay.
5,
Are they suits of
10,
armor,
15,
or do we not know
20,
yet?
25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You know, they're going to spend their dash actions to get up on you guys.
Yeah.
Do that there. 5, 10, 15. Okay, and yeah, they looks like there were suit of armors that were on this other wall over here, and he just awakened 3 of them. Alright. Okay, that's all they can do for their stuff.
He really is a vampire right about now.
Oh, yeah. Vinny, you're up.
Yeah, okay. Alright. But don't. Okay. Sorry.
You're good.
Can I kind of squeeze between those two?
What do you mean? No, if it
Can
was
I
an
move-
ally, I would say yeah, but those guys are
But it's not.
hostile. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use my new alchemy jug. I'm gonna think acid so that it fills with 8 ounces of acid,
Okay.
Ooh.
and I'm gonna splash it in the drow's face.
Does that actually do
Yeah.
anything, or?
In the thing it says the jug appears to be able to hold a gallon of liquid and weighs 12 pounds, whether full or empty. Sloshing sounds can be heard from within the jug when it is shaken, even if the jug is empty. You can use an action and name one liquid from the table below that causes the jug to produce a
Yeah, but does
chosen
it say the
liquid.
acid does any damage, like if you throw it on somebody, or?
It doesn't say, it just has acid listed.
Okay, I would say that's 8 out. That's not like acid splash or anything like that. So I would say it does like 1d4 damage.
But I can still do it.
Yeah, you can still do it.
I'm still gonna do it because I know I'll fuck him up and I'm specifically aiming for his face.
Okay, then
So
go
I'm hoping
ahead.
to, like,
Make a specific
Kim,
attack roll. Just roll a d20. Yeah, and that's it. You don't add anything else. So just roll a d20.
I can't roll like my dexterity with it or something.
You're not proficient in throwing acid in people's faces.
But I throw darts all the time.
Darts are different than throwing liquid.
Okay. I
And
had to try.
he is armored up to the gills.
That's a nat 5.
Alright, so you can still do the 1d4 damage, but yeah, you're not getting his eyes. It's more of a luck roll.
Okay. So just 1d4, right?
Yep.
Okay. 4 damage.
Alright, at least you rolled max damage on that.
Yeah, I feel like acid would be irritating.
So you
Just
throw it
like on
on
multiple
this
turns, though,
armored,
you know?
covered individual. He does seem a little irritated by it, but not too much since, you know, he's covered in armor. So it's just basically dripping down
Okay.
him.
And I'm spending a key point to do another flurry of blows.
Alright, go ahead.
First to hit is a dirty 20 to hit.
That misses, because... Wait. No, it is a new round. Never mind. You're good.
You made me nervous. Okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
he's
So
gonna
damage.
spend his reaction to do it for this one time. So the
Wait,
first
so did that miss?
the first one did miss.
Okay, I have one more hit.
Okay.
That's a 4. That misses. Fuck.
Okay.
Well, a 9 in total, but that still misses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Anything else, or is that it?
No, I can't do anything else.
Can you do an unarmed strike? Oh wait, no, you did. Yeah, never mind. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because of the jug.
Yep. All right, that's Malag and Yemek. Malag's gonna try. He's gonna. I'm gonna make an intelligence roll.
Excuse me.
Okay. He sees a suit of armor coming up behind him. He's gonna attack the suit of armor. So he's gonna roll 2 attacks at advantage. So, first one's 22. The second one is 22. It's gonna do 1d2. 5, 3, 8 points of damage to that suit of armor. He slams his warhammer against the suit of armor, damaging it a lot. Yimmick, let's make an intelligence roll for him. Oddly, the kobold is more intelligent than the dwarf. Yeah, he knows that he needs to
He
focus.
is a monk.
He needs to focus on. He knows he needs to focus
armor?
on. No, the guy in front of him.
Mm.
So he's gonna do. Let me look at his features real quick. Step of the wind, fury blows. Okay, so yeah, he's going to do quarterstaff. 1d6 plus 4. Oh wait, no, he doesn't hit, but he does have advantage. So let's see if he hits. Unfortunately, he does not hit. Wow, that's odd for him. Let's do fury blows. That does hit. Let's see if we'll get that 20. Nope. Okay, so it only hits 1. It's 1d4. That's 6. Okay. So he does 6 points of damage to the drow. And he's like doing like some
Better than
Bruce
nothing.
Lee shit. It's like ta ta ta, and just like making dents, like these small dents in the armor.
Ooh.
All right. Otzi, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna charge the guy in front of me and hit him with my great axe.
Okay, go ahead and roll advantage because you are flanking. Okay, roll
Wait,
again.
one, I have advantage on my rolls too?
Yeah, didn't you take advantage?
No, I forgot.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry, for next time.
Okay.
For next time.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
My 16 doesn't hit?
No. You remember last time the suit of armor you went against an 18 hit.
Yeah.
So,
Shit.
do you have a bonus action or anything you can do?
I don't think I have a bonus action.
Do you have any potions of healing?
I do. I should probably take one.
Yeah. So, do your bonus action, potion of healing, 2d4 plus 4. Now, do you want to do your real dice or do you want to roll it online? Do you remember how to roll it online?
Online, I do not.
Okay. If you want, you can get your real dice out and roll them.
Oh, okay. What side would it be?
It's the triangle dice. That's a 4-sided dice. So you read the top number.
Okay. Oh, I gotta use my dice.
Yeah. Bought her those things and she rarely gets to use them.
I know. I'm so excited. Okay.
Am I being helpful?
You did your witch bolt and you got like 11 points of damage on the witch bolt.
Oh, nice.
But he did take a legendary action to summon 3 suits of armor.
You're lucky I smashed one of those, or else it'd probably be 4.
Oh no,
Ooh.
there's more stuff over here you guys didn't inspect, so.
We didn't exactly have time.
Mm-hmm.
Mine says 142.
Okay, so you rolled them
whose turn
twice,
is it now?
right? What number's
Yeah.
on top?
142.
Well, yeah, but you gotta read the number that's on the top of the triangle. Either the one that's on top of the triangle or the one that's at the bottom.
Oh, 1.
Okay, go ahead and roll another one.
4.
Okay, so 5 plus 2, so you heal 6 points, so you're up to 16. I'll change your health on the app, or the game. 16. Okay. Alright, that's it for your turn. Batra, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to continue using Witch Bolt.
Okay, roll your damage.
My effective turn. I got a whole 5.
Okay, he's looking pretty fucked up. He's starting to bleed from the areas you can see.
Ooh.
And he's getting pissed.
Actually, with that, I'm going to use. 1 second. I have this bonus action. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna use my form of dread.
Okay, so what does everybody have to do? all the enemies.
He has to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. What about the animated armor, since they're technically not people?
If they're affected by him, I guess whatever his role is going to be theirs too. They're going to be frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
And it's a DC what? Sorry.
DC 14.
What? It's a wisdom.
Wisdom, yes.
Okay. He does not get advantage. Oh, he fails.
Really?
Yeah, and then I'll roll
Alright,
for the suits of armor that are up.
Alright, and I get 8 temporary hit points.
They fail with a -2. Let's check the next one. Yeah, fail.
Dude, stop.
That was that Hoa or Zaya.
Hoa.
Yeah, they all fail.
Alright, cool. And while they're terrified, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up here. 5, 10, no, 15.
So they're all
20,
they are all
25.
frightened of you.
They are frightened of me. I
Okay.
terrify them as my mask is removed and the horrible visage of my tentacular face frightens them. And I, like in the true Outro fashion, I just take the mask off, chuck it aside, and rush up on them.
Okay.
So
They're
now
all
I'm right next to
frightened.
them. I don't
Hold
know
on.
if that's gonna affect what they do, but I'm
They-
very close to them, and they're probably gonna shit themselves.
I think they have They have disadvantage on attacks against you, and they can't move closer to you.
Gotcha.
I think that's what the frightened condition does. And then you also gain other stuff with your removal. I think you also gain hit points and stuff like that.
Yep, I got the temporary hit points.
Okay, all good?
Yep, and any... Hey, I don't think the suits of armor are actually frightened of me. It's just him. Unless
Okay.
unless they're synced up in some weird magical way. It's just the creature that I attack.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if that was an area of effect thing.
No, it's just on whoever I happen to whack in the nuts.
Okay. Whack. Alright, is that it for you?
Yeah.
Alright, he's gonna go. He's gonna make an attack on... He's gonna do one on Malak and then one on Veni.
Alright.
Where... There it is. You know what? No. At least gonna focus on Veni, because Veni's been, like, running after him.
Fair enough.
That's a 17?
That just hits.
Okay. And that's a dirty 20.
Fuck. Okay.
Alright, so that's 5 points of piercing. Then 11 points of poison, so that's 16 points of damage altogether for the first hit. Ready for the second?
Okay. Yeah.
God, it keeps rolling. 5 points of piercing. And then 12 points, so that's 17 for the second hit. How you doing?
I'm at 2 hit points.
Oh, let's change that, shall we? On roll 20. There we go. Down to 2. Oh,
Oh, what?
And-
Upside down!
need to unflip you. My bad. We're-
I just glanced at my screen and I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, my bad. There we go. Okay.
Can I have, like, where he hit me location-wise on my body?
He sliced you through your chest, and then he, like, drove his sword into, like, the meat of your leg.
Okay, Vinny's, like, clutching at her chest and kind of switching, so her wounded leg is towards the back and her unwounded leg is facing her.
I know. It's
Kinda
weird that
angling
it's
her
not
body.
making you make con saves for the poison, but, eh. Guess it's being merciful. Where I am not. Okay.
Fucker. I love you, DM.
Yep, these two are gonna beat the fuck out of Yimmick. Let's see, where is... There they are. Okay. Ugh. And they get 2 attacks, so... That doesn't hit. Let me check his... Wow, he has an 18 armor class. That doesn't hit.
Shit, how does... Give
Okay,
it?
that hits.
How does he have 18?
Okay, so
He
out of...
makes a
I really
beast.
toughen him up at night.
Yeah. Oh wait, how many attacks did I roll though? 1 second.
When I say toughen, I meant harden. I harden him up at night.
You're...
I'll just roll one more. Okay, so out of 4 attacks, only 2 hit. Alright, so he gets dealt a total of 8 damage. And he's at max, too. Duh. So they're, like, trying to beat the shit out of him. He's, like, Matrix... He's doing Matrix with, like, his one arm. Like, only 2 punches get through, but he takes, like, a champ.
God damn.
And then the one suit of armor that's near you, Otzi, is going to attack Malog, because it did a big chunk of damage on him. So, do. It does get advantage because it is flanking. That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit.
Good.
That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. Okay, so out of 2 attacks, both at advantage, it hits nothing. Malog is tanking it. Okay.
There he goes, because he's inspired, that's why.
Because he's inspired.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do his legendary action for the turn. So I need to get some more fuckers in here. Oh, other one.
No more fuckers.
And that one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You hear clinking coming from the other side of the room. Let me see the encounter.
Clinking?
Yeah, like metal clinking coming from the other side of the room. Like coming toward you. But anyway, Vinny, you're up.
Okay. So as an action, I'm using a potion, a healing potion, because holy fuck, that hurt.
Well, potions are bonus action in my game. I homebrewed it that way.
He was really hoping I
Will
would do
you
the same.
Okay, will you allow me to still do my Fury of Blows if I use the bonus for a potion?
Yeah. Ugh.
Well,
You can,
Fury
yeah,
of
if
Blows
it's if something
is
costs a bonus.
action.
Yeah, but bonus action is something quicker than an action. So if you're using a bonus action as an action, that's fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna use a potion, which is 2d4 of healing.
I guess either way
Right.
it works. So yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Then you can do a custom roll. Okay, so 8 points of healing. So you're now at 10.
And I'm gonna do Fury of Blows and lay into the drow. He's pissing me the fuck off.
Okay.
Hit 1. Oh my god. I have flanking?
Yep. So advantage. Remember.
Okay. 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 So with advantage at 22.
You do hit.
Ooh, yay.
4 damage.
Okay. Pop him
Second
right in the
roll.
nose, or in the faceplate.
Oh my god. 9 for the second roll, which I'm guessing
Yeah,
misses.
you don't hit.
Okay.
Okay, is that it for you?
I'm just gonna... An undercommon? I'm just gonna start cursing him with every known
Every curse you know.
harsh sin. Every curse I know, I'm just yelling an undercommon at
Okay.
him.
That's
And I'm
Malog.
assuming I'm like in his face.
Yeah, he's gonna
Just
attack
piss
the
him
suit
off
of
more.
armor. Do. Hits. Definitely hits. Yeah, he hits both times, so he's gonna do 5. 9. So he's doing 9 points of damage to the suit of armor.
Why are we bothering with the
Did you
suits of
press her?
armor?
No, I didn't press anything.
He rolled an intelligence check, so he doesn't realize
did.
that he needs to
Turned
get the
it off
summoner.
now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weren't we just through this though? Fucking idiot.
And let me take a look. Does he have a bonus action? Do anything? Spells. He's gonna cast Sanctuary on Vinny.
Who's
So
doing what now? Nala?
yeah, he's casting Sanctuary on you. So they got to make a Wisdom save to get past. But if any creature tries to attack you, it has to roll a saving throw, and then if it doesn't make it, has to attack another creature.
Okay.
Alright, that's it for his turn. Yimmick is up. He's going to attack the summoner, because he rolled a decent intelligence check. Quarterstaff, quarterstaff. He rolled a dirty 20, but the Drow's going to take his reaction to parry it away, and he's going to take a sword to knock the quarterstaff, not out of his hands, because he didn't roll a natural 1, but he blocks the quarterstaff hit. So he's like sort of doing his own Neo Matrix thing, but with a sword instead. He's going to spend his key point to do Fury Blows.
Oh, beat his ass.
No, for the first hit. He does make the second hit. Okay. So he does 5 points of damage for the second hit. The Drow is looking pretty fucked. Okay.
Good.
Otzi, you're up. Patra, you're up after Otzi.
Got it.
Otzi. 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40. Alright, we'll have her hold her turn. Patra, you go ahead and go.
Okay. I am going to.
Oh.
That was big feedback.
Yeah.
Where was that from?
I think that was
me going through Otzi's voice thing. Anyways, I'm going to let the Witch Bolt keep going. Ooh, I got a 10 damage this time.
okay.
Nice.
And I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, I am 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I'm still within range of him, and I am hopefully without a range of all the other bastards that want to hurt me.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to play relatively good. Oh yeah, and he gets to make another wisdom saving throw, or else he's
Hello?
still scared of me.
Yeah. You there?
We got you.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Discord
Major
wasn't.
feedback.
Oh, really? It was probably because it went into my laptop when I pulled out my headphones.
Alright, so all good now?
Mhm.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Come on, work. There we go. Oh, natural 20. He's no longer afraid of you.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will use my bonus action to dash and go. One sec. Think this through.
Mm-hmm.
I.
By the way, you do have a turn you can do Atsu. Oh, and for some reason, feedback's coming through your microphone. Do you have the speaker on, or?
No, I shouldn't.
Make sure your mic's connected to the right thing again. Because having the issue did it last time.
Oh, that's weird. Hold on. Let's do that. That better?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you do have a
That is
turn.
the game.
Oh, it's still doing a
Okay,
feedback.
I'm gonna.
But go ahead and do your turn, then work on your mic.
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
attack the guy in front of me then.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll your great axe. At advantage. Unfortunately, you do not hit.
It doesn't hit again.
Yeah. But if you have a healing potion, you can do another bonus action healing potion. You can also do Bardic Inspiration to somebody else.
Ooh. Yeah, let's do that.
If you have any left.
Look at the map.
Do you have any left?
Let me check.
It'd be under your features and traits.
I have one left. I'll save it.
Okay. Alright. That it for your turn? Otzi? I'll assume. Yeah. Okay. So he's going... The drow is going to take another shadow step. Spend his legendary action doing that. 5, 10, 15... He's just going to legendary... Shadow step to you because you made him afraid and he doesn't like feeling afraid. He's going to take both attacks on you. Does a 26 hit? Brandon.
Oh.
Oh. And does a 14 hit?
Hits.
Oh, the second one misses because of your ring of protection. Good thing you got
Second
that, huh?
one misses, but that first one absolutely drills me.
Yeah. Okay. That's 9.
I knew he was gonna come for me.
Holy shit. Okay, that's 19 points of damage.
Are you
Ooh.
fucking shit me?
9 points of slashing and 10 points of poison.
Oh my god! Thank God I
Holy
had those
shit.
temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Where are
So,
you at?
I'm like less than half.
So, well, what are you at now? I need to put on your token so we can keep
I'll
track.
get it. 14.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, you're lucky you missed that second hit, or else he would have fucking domed you.
Yeah, I'd be in the fucking grave.
Yeah. Well, you'd be making death saving throws. All
I
right.
can't
Yes,
hear
would,
Brandon.
but fortunately,
Can you hear me?
If he's talking.
Sneaky.
I can hear you. I can't hear Brandon.
Maybe try unhooking your headset and hooking it back in. Okay, go ahead.
I think I don't do anything. You just
Okay.
take it.
Yeah, he's gonna be a dick and he's gonna point at you. And 5, 10, 15. 5, 10,
Opportunity
15,
attacks?
20, 25. Yeah, Yimik's gonna get opportunity attack on one of them because that's a reaction he can spend.
Fuck.
Well, it's been great knowing you, friends.
So I think we're good now. Can you hear us? He doesn't hit. That one's gonna stay though, and so one is gonna counter you. It's just gonna try and smack the shit out of you.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's a 19. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
And then does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. That's 7. That's 7. Total of 14 points of damage.
Cool. I'm on death saving throws.
Alright, so when it comes around to your turn, we'll get to that. And this last one down here is going to try to attack Otzi, because it's just annoying him at this point. It doesn't get advantage, but he does roll a 23 for the first hit. Let's see what he rolls for the second hit.
Oh, you know what I should have done?
15.
I was not scrolled over far enough. I didn't even notice all the blackness next to us. That was extra rooms.
Well, those were, like, you had to go through the boss room to get to those anyway, so.
Not with optimism.
He can see in the dark, so he knew you were there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Otzi, does 15 hit?
I'm 15. Yep, it hits.
Oh, and
15
your,
hits.
your audio's good now. Okay.
Okay.
So that's 8. And that's 16 points of damage to you.
16?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
So you are down to 0. So this is your first time experience this thing. So what happens is that your character falls prone, and then when it comes to your turn, you'll make death saving throws until someone throws a spell at you or tries to bring you up. If you roll 3 failed death saving throws, you are dead. If you roll 3 successes, you're back up at 1 hit point. A natural 1 is 2 fails, and a natural 20 is 2 saves.
Holy shit. Okay.
All good?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, we've got 2 people down. This is getting interesting. Let me go to the encounter. Yeah, that's all of them. Vinny, you're up.
Okay.
You there, Vinny?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try something, Mark.
Okay.
Vinny walks to there. As she passes. If you'll allow it, she passes a healing potion to Mallet for Atsi and a healing potion to...
Malak tells you that, he told you earlier, you remember he still has hit point in his lay on hands pool.
I'm still doing it, if you'll let me.
Okay, yeah. That will be a sacrifice of your bonus action.
And also to Yimit. And instead of attacking...
Well, if you hand one to both, you're using both your action and bonus action.
I can still talk?
You can still talk.
Zamar! One-on-one combat if you're a real man.
It's Nizar.
No weapons, Nizar. No weapons, no magic, no potion. No
Oh, shit.
I don't think he's going to give up the lead when he's, absolutely wrecking our fucking asses.
Go ahead and make a
we'll see.
Persuasion check. At disadvantage.
Might be egotistical, who knows, you guys?
Can I add one little sentence?
Sure.
We know everything you're doing here, and I've already communicated it to the leads and teachers and monk masters of the Cobalt Soul. They will be on you in days. If that.
You think that's going to make him want to fight you more?
So
that just sounds like he's going to I should cover my tracks a little quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm tempted to give you double disadvantage for that. But I'll just leave it at regular disadvantage.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm rolling 2 d20s.
Yep. Do you have any persuasion mod?
My persuasion is 2.
2.
So a 9.
So the highest... Oh, yeah, the highest one is a 9. Yeah, he's not taking the bite. He just laughs and is like, you really think I'm going to give up my advantage here? 2 of your allies are already down, and you're not looking so good yourself.
They're both spellcasters. We're fucked.
So, yeah, that's what you got.
Shit.
No, you can hear me. My fucking headphones died. Give me a minute.
You're good. Alright. Molag
Where's Ipkish? Come save me!
Malag's gonna come around and he's going to... he's just gonna dump his entire lay on hands and he's gonna give you 20 hit points.
Does the armor get attack of opportunity?
No, because technically he's not moving out of his melee range. Technically he's still 5 feet within.
I thought the corners were, out of melee range.
I would say to attack, you got to be in the cross line, but to get they'll have to run away out of your arm's reach.
Okay.
So if you run away from a corner, you will get opportunity of attack.
Got it.
Okay. Sound fair?
That's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to double check so I can know how to abuse this later.
Abuse the shit out of all the love and respect I gave you all.
Yes, of course.
All right, but yeah, so you are healed for 20 hit points. And you're back up. You are prone.
Who is?
You, Atsi.
Me?
Yeah.
What? No, I thought he went over to
Oh.
Benny. Oh, no, it
Yeah.
is
No, he went to
Atsi.
Atsi.
Sorry, I get your two characters mixed up all the time.
Malog went over to Atsi, and he dumped his entire lay on hands pool into you. So you're up for 10 points of healing. Or 20 points of healing. So add that to your character sheet, and then you wake up prone on the ground. Is that...
So I have 10 HP. Is that what you're telling me?
You have 20 HP.
20? Oh,
Yep.
shit. Okay.
And yeah, that's all he can really do. Yeah, that's all I can do. Yimik's gonna go.
Thank you so much.
Yimik, let's see what he's gonna do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He just gets there. So as an action, he dashes over, and he's going to grab you, Patra, and he's going to feed you a healing potion. So let's roll. 2d4 plus 4. 4. So you're up for 9 hit points.
Yay. Just waking up and just choking out blood, I'm sure.
Yep. But you wake up with Yimik holding your head, like he just feed you a healing potion, and you're coughing, you're prone. But yeah, he got you.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Otzi, you're up. 5, 10, 15,
Okay.
20, 25.
Alright. I am going to have to do a... I'm going to do an Eldritch Blast on this guy in front of me. Not the one behind me.
Well, that'll be a disadvantage. If you want, you do have your daggers. You could rain your daggers down on the drow, because you do know, because you dealt with this earlier, if you kill the summoner, all the summoned creatures will go away. So you can either try and attack the creatures that are surrounding you, or you can attack the main drow himself.
Yeah, but I thought I wasn't in range of him.
Well, if you do the daggers one, you are.
Oh.
Yeah. Because the daggers one, you just have to be able to see them in general. You don't have to have a line of sight. Like, it's you place that spot. So do you want to do that?
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to do it on my...
Okay, so Cloud of Daggers, do you want to do first level or second level? Second level will probably fuck him up pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm going to have to use my last slot on my second one, so I can really lay damage on him. So I'll use my second one.
Alright. Then go ahead and roll damage when you're ready.
Second level damage.
Wow. And that's second level?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's nothing. Wait, do I get an advantage?
Well, it's not a thing to hit. That's an area of effect spell.
Oh, that's true. So it doesn't hit?
No, it does. You did the damage. It just does the damage in general. It just sits in that spot.
Oh.
So
Okay, cool.
you did the spot
Alright.
over him.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do that damage. Okay, now 1 second.
Please fuck him up. Do something.
1 moment. No, that's not right. There we go. Your spell forms over him, and all these jagged, like, hellish, fiendish daggers come raining down on this creature, slicing through him, and he falls to his knees, his sword in the ground. He looks up at all of you and spits his blood through his, the slits are in his face mask. And all of the suits of armor clash to the ground.
We did it.
He's breathing heavily.
Yes.
And you hear the shadows around you go. You all hear a odd noise coming from the center here where the crystal is.
Oh.
Fucking
And
hell.
you all look over and you see what looks like the form of a gaunt drow. Looks like they are older, hunched, and it's a completely obsidian form with glowing, like, orangish eyes. And you hear the armored drow laugh and be like, and say, Father, please help me. And you hear the gaunt drow say, You have failed me too many times. This is your final death. And you all see as the shadows form into, like, these gaunt figures and, like, half spider folk and just attach to him and turn him into complete black, like, void of nothing, and then sink into the ground. And yeah, he's dead as well. They are all disanimated and dead. The drow here
Oh.
looks at you all and gives a slight chuckle. This is only a mere slight inconvenience for me. Though you did prove that maybe I need to send more next time around. But do
Or
not...
you could fuck off.
He, like, glares at you.
I give him a
My
middle
cloud
finger,
of
too.
daggers is still working for a minute or 5, right? Can I move it towards him?
I mean, you can, but you can tell this is not the person. This is a projection. And he says, Do not worry. You have only seen a mere teardrop of our forces and power. I will find a way to bring more through, and when I do, you will all suffer as required for this inconvenience to my plans. The Queen does not like to be interrupted or intruded or impeded by insects like you.
I don't know how old you are or your queen bitch, but if you've been fucking up this long and our dumbasses sorted your shit out, I doubt you have a chance. Fuck you.
Yeah, we're awful.
Can I throw a dart at the father? The obsidian?
It just goes through.
Yeah.
But
Projection.
yeah, it's a projection. But he looks at you all and says, I have walked through the bones and corpses of 10,000 worlds. This will be nothing but a mere afternoon for me.
Well, see you at dinner time, asshole.
He just ends the projection there. And there is the stone floating over the red crimson large pool there.
I think I scared him off, everybody.
All right. So everybody's breathing. Everybody's, like, fucked up pretty much.
I'm fucked
Coughing
up.
a little
I
bit of blood here
died.
and there.
I don't find this fun anymore. I almost died.
Uh-huh.
I'm just breathing like, what the fuck did we just see?
Alright.
Just kind of kneels down.
Your mic is weird. What kind of mic are you using?
I'm using another shitty piece of headphones because I had to replace my phone because it died, and the new phone I have doesn't have an aux.
Do you just want to do your phone like on speaker?
Is it better?
Well, I guess we'll see, but this one's like you're speaking through different layers of fabric.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, I just
Yes.
gotta turn up your volume then.
Oh, okay. Anyway. So, Malek's gonna come over, give you a cure wounds. Let's see what he has.
Ooh.
Oh, he's gonna do a level 2 cure wounds. So, Venny heals for 11 hit points. He's gonna come over, and he's going to give you a
Don't
level.
worry about it.
He's
Don't
gonna,
worry about big guy. I got a couple drinks here. We'll be fine.
You sure those are 50 gold each, and this is nothing.
Alright, fuck it. Do it.
He's gonna
Make me feel
heal
good.
you for 9 points.
Love it.
Okay, he uses his 2 slots.
Yes.
You know, everybody's just panting and breathing and, reacting. Yeah.
Can someone bring me my mask? By this point, I'm sure the effect has worn off, and I'm back to my regular.
Yeah, but I
pretty
think
face.
we established earlier that it only happens to your enemies. Like, only your enemies see you that way, right?
The horrifying this is just for everybody to see, but it only works on whoever I'm beating the shit out of.
Oh, well, they've already seen it quite a few times because you used it quite a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grab your mask and walk over and just kind of like tap your shoulder and hand it to you.
Much appreciated, and I'll put that right back on my face. You
Alright.
don't get to see my beautiful eyes.
Oh. What is your health right now?
About half. I'm not doing great, and I'm being held together by magic. So we're just gonna power this out.
All right. So now that you
I'm
have
also going to use a cure wounds on her then.
Okay.
I have a slot.
Go ahead, and so there's the body of the drow, and there's multiple animated suits of armor, or, unanimated now. There's a door here, and then there's also a door up here.
Got it.
Okay.
What's my Healy?
I got 19.
Ooh, 19 heal. Jesus. Okay.
Oh, did you?
I love you and your beautiful eyes.
Did you do a second level cure wounds?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said you used your last second level slot.
No. Oh, wait. No, because the first one I used my cloud of daggers.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you used your last one for the cloud of daggers.
No, I used my first one.
Okay. So, Vinny, what are you doing?
Vinny's just quietly examining the pool and the stone floating above it.
Okay. It's a little bit of a bigger version, like the purple stone you found, but it's a larger version, and it's like obsidian black, almost like void black.
So, how far is the space between the edge of the pool and the stone itself?
3 to 4 feet. You probably would have to either you can use your staff to try and like kick it over if you can even, or you're gonna have to like do a hop jump and like try and like jump over the pool, grab it, and land on the other side.
Can I guess how deep the pool is?
It's about 3 to 4 feet deep.
Vinny just walks
Jeez.
into it.
Okay, you walk in and instantly it's very thick and it's very... There's a really big iron smell.
Yeah, it's blood.
Yeah. All right, as you...
Vinny.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
So you take
Oh,
the
Vinny
stone.
was just gonna grab it and try and yank and throw it
So you grab
Vinny's
and yank and throw
out
it.
of it, if I can.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
$10?
You try and yank it, and it is a fixed point.
Can I hit it?
Yeah, go ahead and smack it.
Do I use my unarmed strike? Or
Do you want to use your hands, or do you want to use your staff?
I don't have my staff.
Oh. You can try and use your hands.
20 to hit.
Ooh.
Alright, you smack your hand against it, and it's like hitting solid brick, and it fucking hurts.
I'm trying to dislodge it with my hits.
Let me roll something for it.
Okay.
Okay, it does dislodge, but you are dealt 8 points of psychic damage for attacking it.
Okay. After it's dislodged, I'm gonna try and catch it before it hit and throw it out of the pool.
Well, it with your hit, it does go out of the pool anyway, and it stumbles to the ground. It doesn't chip or anything because it's really strong, but...
Okay.
So you're down to 13. Okay. Otzi and Patra, what are you guys doing while they're over there fucking with stone?
I want to like use Mimic to like climb up back to a standing position.
Yimik helps you up.
Dust myself off.
You okay?
And, if I had to accurately describe my condition, I would say approximately 50 shades of fucked up. How about you, little man?
I'm doing all right. He does have a few cuts and bruises, but he looks like he's doing pretty decently.
All right, I give him a little pat in the cheek. We're gonna get the hell out of here, and we're gonna wrap you up real good. And I'll make sure you don't get no sickness. First, exploring. Stumble over to this door as I get my bearings back together. Near-death experiences aren't exactly fun.
Yeah, they're gonna come flank you.
I also think like we should explain it, and we should explode everything.
It is locked, so go ahead and make a lockpick check.
Sure, I got a dirty 20.
Okay, that's enough.
Nice.
Let me remove the door. All right, you're welcome to go in.
Alrighty. Ooh, oh, fuck.
So you walk in, and what you see is a large stone circle that's against the wall, which leads to what you can tell is a somewhere else. It's completely a different environment, and you can tell that there's a lot of spider webbing. And yeah, is there anything you want to do, or what do you want to do?
Arcana check.
Okay, go ahead and roll Arcana.
17.
You can tell this is a portal. And what you can also tell is that there is runes on the portal that can disable it.
I am going to disable it after I call Jimmick and Molag to come help me. Make sure I'm safe while this happens.
Alright, the moment you make some noise, you do hear skittering from the other side of the portal.
Alright, well, things are about to get real stabby.
You have one
actually,
chance to disable the portal.
Alright, do I have to make another Arcana check?
Go ahead and make one. Yimik will give you advantage.
Okay. And I'm probably gonna need it. I'm fucked. It's an 11.
Okay. You hear some more skittering. It's getting closer. Let me roll something.
No, don't roll.
All right. So you see on the other side what looks like multiple different spiders coming out of the webbing and whatnot, though it looks like that they didn't have enough time to notice you, so you do have one last chance. After this, you're most likely going to be swarmed and need to, like, probably barricade the door or attack.
Okay, well, Mama never said I was smart, so
hold on a
let's make
sec. So what's your Arcana?
I have a +5 to my Arcana.
Okay, yeah, you make it. Yimmick does not have a +5. So add advantage.
Oh, 24.
Okay, with that, Yimmick and you are able to spot out the specific runes you need to scratch, and you take your dagger and you just slash through it, and you disable the portal. And it just turns to a solid brick wall that was sitting behind the portal.
Oh, that was close, wasn't it, bud?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to take my crowbar, and I'm just going to methodically just start disassembling this fucking wall here.
Okay, go ahead. Like the concrete wall that was behind the portal?
Like all the bricks that make up the portal? Yeah, I'm going to just take those down.
Go ahead and roll a strength check. I guess Malik will give you advantage, and he'll give you advantage.
All right.
All right, you start working on it. You do take some of the pieces off, but it's well put together. You're probably gonna need like a demolition team or something. Getting to Otzi's room. You're opening that door.
Yes, I am.
Okay, one moment. You open that room and you see inside that there are dead bodies scattered everywhere.
Oh, no.
There's different creatures of different races torn apart and ripped apart.
Oh, no. I'm tired of death. Do I see anything on the walls or anything in the room?
Splattered blood.
I guess I'll check the bodies. I'm just gonna yell, "There's dead bodies!"
Go ahead and roll an investigation check. 19. Okay.
I don't like this.
You find keys on this fellow and this fellow back here. And then the rest of them have like a total of 100 gold pieces on them.
It doesn't make me feel better. I'm sorry. I hope you...
Just as you're checking through.
Suffer-
I'm sorry. I don't mean it, I swear.
I'm sorry. I hope your deaths were quick, and I'm so sorry. There's nothing on them that lets me know like who they are, where they're from?
You can go ahead and make either a history or religion check.
I did a religion check.
You're able to tell from it looks like this is a lizard folk, and you can tell from a religion check that most lizard folks, they're not really common around these areas because mostly it's troglodytes and stuff like this around like wooded areas like this. Lizard folks live in more habitable like desert or jungle environments, and you can tell that this was somewhat of a sacrifice room. Like you could tell the drow probably got information they needed, then used their blood to probably fill the pool on the outside, and whatever excess was like what's left in the room.
I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna like back away and like.
Otzi is not having a
slowly,
fun time.
No, I'm wiping tears off, not having fun, and I close the door and just like tap it like I'm so sorry.
Okay, Vinny, you get the stone. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. That's a 14.
All right. You're going to go catatonic for a minute. And you get...
Well,
go ahead.
Well, I was going to have Vinny take off her long robe and wrap it around the stone and pick it up.
Okay, so go ahead and make it an advantage.
Okay. Nope, I still go catatonic. Because that was...
Even with the wrapping, yeah, you get visions of a deep, dark realm filled with webbing and is filled with hunger and conquest and just the want of power. And you just feel like up your spine, like hundreds of little legs crawling up your back and spine. And yeah, you're just sort of caught in fear for a minute. You're paralyzed in fear.
So, Vinny is kind of on her knees in front of this rock, holding it, even with her robe around it. Shoulders hunching up, and without her robe on, her back is exposed. And anyone who's coming up to her or is looking her direction sees severe claw marks and scars across her back. And she's just frozen and shaking.
Would Otzi see that, or...
I was about to ask, from where I am, can I see it?
Yeah,
in
you
the
can
room?
see her holding... Yeah, since you came out, you see her holding the stone, like something in her hands, and you see... And you took your top off? I thought you had like another robe or something.
No. Vinny has bandages across her chest that straps over her shoulders, and a band around her like upper ribs. Her back,
okay.
The majority of her back is exposed.
So yeah,
Can I dash over to her and like kind of like tackle her away from what she's holding?
go ahead and make a strength saving throw. Or go ahead and make a strength check, and Vinny make a you know you're catatonic. It automatically succeeds,
Yeah.
and you're able to get her away from it, and she drops it to the ground.
Vinny!
You're able to reply now that you're disconnected from the stone.
Don't touch it. And I just
Obviously.
And Patra, you hear
I
all
can-
this going on outside. Do you want to come out and take a look?
Yeah, I'll step out of there like, alright boys, we're done fucking with that scary shit.
Yeah, you come out like a boss
What the
bitch.
hell is going on out here?
Vinny just is kind of holding herself and hugging herself, pretty much.
Oh, what'd you do, you fucking idiot?
I want to be
Looking-
holding you. I'm still like holding too. Like, okay.
Vinny
let's not
looks
touch
very
the stone.
small.
Malog is gonna spend one. He like sees the stone. Well, sees the wrapping and sees the stone missing. He's gonna spend one of his first level spells to cast Protection of Good and Evil on Vinny. That protects you for an hour from anything, like good or evil.
Aw.
And Yimik's gonna come over, and he has a blanket, and he just offers it to you.
Were you fucking touching rocks?
She was fucking touching rocks.
Alright, well I want to touch a rock now.
Don't touch it.
I don't really care. I'm gonna go touch the rock.
What is your alignment?
My alignment?
Yeah.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's chaotic neutral. I don't know why I have chaotic good in there. I changed that.
Okay, you're good.
Nothing happens to me.
Yeah, if you're chaotic neutral, yeah, you're good.
Alright, cool. Well, I'm kind of let down that nothing's happening, and I'm like, the fuck? I'm like rubbing it like a genie's lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Vinny, it's a rock. Get over yourself. Wrap it up. Stuff it in my pack.
I think there's one more room we need to check out.
Yep.
Are you okay, Vinny?
I'm fine.
Ugh, okay. Sorry, I was downing some stuff.
Liquor, I get it.
Yeah. Alright.
I take a breath,
Any beer in this house would be
and then I'm
pounding
gonna
out.
head over to the other room.
Okay. Do you want anybody to go with you?
I'll come
They're at
along.
this point. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Stack up.
Yimik will stay behind, and Malog will go with.
Alright, Yimik, I'm trusting you to keep her safe, because, let's face it, I'm not useful sometimes.
I got it. Okay.
Love you, gorgeous.
Here we go.
All right.
Open the door.
You try to, and it's not locked, but it's barricaded from the other side.
Ah! Oh,
Do I
wait,
do a
no, this is
strength
Malik
test and
thing.
push it through?
Malik do it.
Yeah. Step
He's a
back.
fucking-
I can do it.
He's a fucking broham.
Okay, Brian. Go
Smash
ahead.
the door.
Okay,
Smash
you're gonna
the
need to move
door.
back so we can.
Smash the door. Smash the
All
door.
right, strength check. Okay, that's a 17. Plus, I forgot the bardic inspiration from way earlier, so let's use it now.
Huh.
Oh shit! Okay, that makes it a 23. So he's able to smash the door in. He finally did something useful for his life, and he smashes it open.
Yeah.
Moves in.
What the fuck is in here?
It looks like that there's a staircase that goes upstairs.
Are these more dead bodies?
No, they're broken crates and looks like a abandoned room. Over here is a large statue of what looks like a interpretation of the goddess Arathis, which is the goddess of law, order, and civilization.
Isn't that your god, Malik?
Yeah, it is. This is a really nice it's a really nice find.
Archaeological discovery.
Yes, I have trouble with my accent, okay?
It's fine. I'd make an investigation check around the room. See if I find
I'll
anything.
save you. There's really nothing in here. But does anybody want to go up the steps and see what's up the steps?
No. Let's not do that. Let's go back to exactly where we came and leave this cool thing alone.
Okay. There is one more room you didn't check in the top right-hand corner.
Yeah. Well,
What if I want to go
We'll
up the
scooch
stairs
you.
though?
Okay, if you go up the stairs, you see there is a near the top. It like sort of flattens out, and there's a ladder that goes up in a hatchway. You go up, and it leads you. It's a really long stairway. So do you want to go up all the way?
Can I roll an perception?
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn it, woman!
Yeah, you can't see shit.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Okay. You go up the stairs, then you crawl up the ladder. You come out to the supply room on the floor previous, and you come out, you have to really push, but you are under a hatch that is under a few storage crates. So there was a secret entrance way to basically bypass that entire floor, but you guys missed it.
Oh.
well,
Is
we
this
aren't
the
known for
floor
being
that
smart, are
has the barrels of alcohol by chance?
Yeah.
It is?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna run back out then and try and tell everyone that I found this hatch.
Okay. And as we do that, Vinny, are you recovered yet, or what are you doing?
Vinny... I feel like Vinny's just kind of in a moment of silence. She's taken the blanket from Yimik and just not really expressing or acknowledging anything.
Alright, Yimix is gonna sit with you and comfort you. Alright, so everybody's gonna go to the last door then?
Yeah. I guess I'll be the
Yeah,
first one
Patra's
stacked up
there.
Except for Trauma Team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trauma team inbound.
You try to open up the door, but it is locked.
Oh, whatever shall I do?
I mean, there's the drop body you didn't
Rolling
search,
that
but
one's what I did.
I also have keys that I found from the
So-
dead bodies inside the room.
you try to pick the lock and you break your thieves' tools.
Ah, motherfucker.
But I'm talking about
Alright.
the main drow body. You guys never searched his body.
You guys
I thought you
didn't
said
touch
there was
it
no
yet?
body.
Nobody said they looted his body.
I didn't know there was a body.
Yeah,
There
all
was a body. He said there was.
the bodies dropped to the ground. I just deleted their tokens.
I thought you said you turned into like liquid black.
Oh yeah.
See, I
My
thought
bad.
he did like this. And
Okay, yeah,
I
that's
have
There's
keys
no
from that
body.
one room.
there's a pile of sludge. Do you want to go investigate the pile of sludge?
Fine.
All right, go ahead and roll investigation. We'll see how that goes. Damn, Dirty 20. Okay, so
20.
you dig through the pile of sludge and get your hands like all Icarus black. And
disgusting.
you do find what was a silver key, now dripping, whatever he was turned into.
Disgusting. A pot's right here. Ugh.
And she throws a silver key at your face, and it hits you right in the middle of the head.
I give her a little bit of a middle finger.
Sorry.
And you now have black sludge sort of on your face.
I didn't think it.
Or your mask, actually.
I just kind of wipe it off as best I can right now without taking it off, and I'm like, I better hope this fucking key goes to this door. And I try to jam it in the slot and open it up.
Please go in.
All right,
Please
it does go in.
All right.
Let me remove the barrier. Give me a minute.
So you're telling me in this body all he had was a fucking key?
Yep.
Ate this thing.
It's empty. There's nothing in here. We should all just leave.
Malag looks in, and then he's like, "She's fucking lying!"
He's lying. You can't trust dwarves. You can't trust paladins. They're all liars. Deceivers, every one of them.
Why would I lie that there's something in here?
God damn
Fucking
it.
liar.
All right, fine. I call dibs on all the chests up here and the gold in the center, and then you guys can have everything else.
You do feel a pull towards right here, Patra.
Well, fuck. Who can resist nature's call?
Yeah, well, it's not a nature call. You do remember a few episodes back, you were told by your patron that there was a specialized dagger he wanted you to get.
Oh, that's right. That horrible thing for murder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared to, but I'm gonna touch it and I'm gonna pick it up.
Alright, you pick it up and you instantly are given... Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Ooh, 22.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. You can tell from this blade it is... Let me look up something real quick.
Sure.
One second. This dagger that you pick up is shaped like a fang. Its hilt is green, scaly, with the bottom pommel part being a gold inlay. The blade itself is silver with a fine line of green going through it, and a twisted serpent on the back of it. It's like a twisted serpentine inlay that goes up to the hilt. And at the center of it is a green gem. And as you pick it up, you do see some green liquid drips off of the hilt. You have a dagger of venom.
Oh,
shit. Oh, if I had a dick, I'd cream in my pants.
shit. Well, we do cream, honey.
Mark, you're gonna cut that. You're gonna cut
I will
shit
cut
out.
that.
I don't want to hear that.
I will cut that.
Oh, God, you're gross. You're disgusting.
Anyway.
I'm not the one who said it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
But,
that's
yeah.
fucking cool. What else is in this room?
I don't know if it takes attunement, so go ahead and check that out. But yeah, add that to your inventory.
It is added. Yay.
And I will tell you what's in this room, but you're going to have to decide how you split it. Let me know when you're ready.
One sec.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get my paper.
All right, I'm gonna pull up a Google Doc sheet. Go ahead.
Malag's not going to take any because he doesn't feel like, yeah. So there is 5,236 copper pieces.
Got it.
4,087 silver pieces.
Got it.
3,027 gold pieces.
Okay.
Got it.
And
I'm ready.
Oh shit! We already started.
Oh,
I got the
fuck.
notes.
Okay.
I got the notes. I'll pass them on
And
to
then
you.
500 gold pieces and gems.
Okay.
And then Patra, Atsi, go ahead and make either an investigation check or a Arcana check. You find
15.
in the gold and loot you're digging through, you do find a gem, or no, you find a pearl that gives off a power of some sort.
Ooh.
Uh,
Can I pocket it?
Yeah. And just write down a special pearl in your inventory or on your papers or notes, whatever. And then when you have a second, you can have a mage or somebody identify it.
Okay.
Okay, and that's it. So to recap, there is 5,236 copper pieces, 4,087 silver pieces, 3,027 gold pieces,
Okay.
and then 500 gold pieces in gems. But so, how are you guys splitting that? And are you going to split off Vinny's take from that?
Well, let's get Yimik in here and get Venny in here.
Okay, so you call her over.
Hey guys, loot time. Get over here. Let's go.
So does Venny go with Yimik?
Yeah, Vinny's just going wherever she's led.
Okay, Yimik's just gonna take your hand as much as he can, because you're pretty fucking much taller than him, and he's gonna lead
Alec,
you in.
you up for all this fun stuff?
I feel like the only thing I did was support you all. I'm gonna give you all a passing thing for this, so I'm good.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Everybody, so I guess I'll just start sitting down and like tediously counting out all the copper and silver. Everyone gets 1,309 copper.
Okay.
Can you repeat that?
1,309 copper. 1309.
Okay.
And silver is... Oh, I did the wrong number. 1 sec. Everybody gets 1,021 silver, and 2 people get an extra 1.
Take it.
Okay.
Vinny
Take it,
has
Patra.
Okay, I'll take 1 sec. 1,022 then, or I'll take 1,023. I'll just I'll take all of it.
Yeah, take it.
All right, doing slow and steady. 3027 divided by 4. Everybody gets 756 gold.
Holy shit.
Yep. And there's the gems. There's about 500 golden gems here. I don't know if you guys would use it, but I definitely use these little pieces here. So I'd be willing to, give back some gold or silver, whatever, if you guys let me take those.
Go ahead and take a second to split the loot. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, and then if you guys want, you can use the restroom too.
I pull out of my pocket the pearl I found, and I was like, I found this in that pile. I'll keep this,
okay.
and you guys can distribute it.
Are you keeping the pearl pot, or Atsu, you're giving it away?
No, I'm keeping. I'm just letting them know that I found it in that pile.
Okay. Does somebody want to make an Arcana check real quick before I go to the bathroom?
Hell yeah. I got 11.
Go ahead. Yimik will give you advantage,
Mimic, you're so smart.
even though you have a +5 and he has a +2.
I got a 12.
It's a really nice pearl.
Alrighty.
Okay, so I'm gonna go use the restroom. Go ahead and divide
the rest of it.
Yeah, divide the loot and then get your plan of what you're. If you're just leaving, you can just leave. But if you want to do something else, make up a plan about it. But I'll be right back.
Okay. We should definitely check all these chests as well. Oh wait, that's probably the whole room actually.
Yeah.
All the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. OP already.
Get out of here.
All right, so we got that divvied up. Does anybody want the 500 gold worth of gems, or we split that?
I ask Vinny.
It's actually
I'm cool with this pearl.
you and me are actually spell casters, so we could probably do that. We could split that. I'll take, all these little pieces of gems. You can have some of the pieces, and then I'll be 50-50.
And Vinny doesn't want any?
I have no use for it.
Okay then. Alright. Let's do that.
Okay, I'll take 250 in gems. You get 250 in gems.
And gems. Perfect.
I just put it in my notes.
Perfect. Okay, I can do that. And then I wanted to let you guys know that bottom right room had an access point to the other floors. I was thinking that since it had that liquor room with the barrels, maybe we can bring them down here, roll them down here, and light it up. See if that kind of
You want to burn the place
closes everything.
down?
Fucking burn the place down.
Should we maybe ask Malik? This was a place of worship for him.
Yeah,
At
we
one
might
point.
not want to burn down a church. I've done some pretty shitty things.
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. We'll ask him. I'm down with burning everything down, though.
So's Vinny, but she's close with dwarves, so.
Yes, let's ask them. And I didn't like
What type
dying.
of-
That was not cool.
Vinny, Patra, Atsi, are you both okay? And she's kind of quiet and withdrawn, but she does still care.
Near-death experience and all that good stuff. I generally take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, it was not fun, but as long as you guys are all still here and we're all leaving together, I'm okay.
Oh, ain't that sweet and sappy. Listen,
Mwah.
I've stared death in the times more times than I care to admit. Well, it takes a lot to scare the shit out of me, so I'm pretty much the scariest thing in this room anymore. So I think we're gonna be fine. We're all gonna be hunky dory.
Okay, let's hope so. Oof.
Well, I'm gonna do a little bit of drinking. Oh shit, that's right. I have wine. I'm gonna drink some more wine.
Where did you
Could I
get that?
help them?
Is that from the room?
I'll take another swig and clear about another quarter of that thing. So I think I'm down to like 3 quarts. Yeah, I filled up while we were up there.
Patra, could I have some? I'll buy you a tankard at the.
Are you kidding? We'll just go fill some more up when we go up there. I'll hand you over the. I got that little that tiny little gallon. Well, it's not tiny. It's a gallon. It's like a gallon container that's like a barrel. So you kind of have to hold it like an animal, just tilted up with 2 hands. It's just full of wine.
Cheers, you guys. Cheers.
Should I do a con check?
Yes, you should. I got an 18. I feel like that's high enough.
I got a 12.
We'll let him sort that out in a minute.
Well, she's bigger than you. I'm pretty sure it takes her a lot
How
more.
much do you want to drink? I drank like a good quart of that shit. Like I put that fucking thing down.
Yeah,
I don't know
no,
what-
that was saying Vinny's trying to regain some sense of control. So she's chugging.
All right, chug, 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 chug.
Chuck, Chuck.
I apologize, and I'll hand it back.
Well, there's a little bit left here. Otzi, you want to tear it up?
I'm okay, thank you. That's all you, girl.
Hey, Mick, you want to tear it up?
Yeah,
you
Mick.
do?
Yeah,
All right,
Mick.
cool.
Yeah,
Pour up, little
Mick.
buddy. Wow, look at him go.
Woo! That's like his whole body weight in alcohol.
Party.
We're
Not
getting
that-
all
We're
drunk.
drinking.
Oh, are you drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a little bit of drinking, and I got an 18, and then Venny did a little drinking, and she got a 12, and Yimik's going to do a little drinking, because I'm going to encourage him to.
Okay.
Yeah, and
They'll
then
do
we
a
also
con
say,
check,
yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, Mick.
He rolled a natural 1. He's drunk.
Of course.
Yay!
I'll take the blanket back off my shoulders and like burrito Yimmick and pick him up.
You now have like a baby swaddled kobold in your arms.
Oh my god, he's so adorable!
Do the voice.
I'm just
I
gonna
wanna
grab
hear
his
him
little
fucked
cheeks
up.
and just start smooching him on the face.
I'm fine, guys. I swear. and he just
Malik,
like passes out.
Adorable.
We got a little bit of wine left. Do you also want to get trashed before we start heading back up?
Malik.
Why
Malik.
not?
I pass over the remaining quart of wine. And I'm gonna
He
watch
rolled
him
an
put it
18.
down.
He takes it. He brains it.
He takes it as I did.
Yeah.
Whew.
Cool.
And dwarven. I just quietly a true dwarf.
All right.
All right.
Let's get the fuck out of
Malik, I
here.
have a question.
Yes.
Absolutely.
How would I was thinking that we could burn down the place, but since it is a place that was a place of worship, what would you like to do?
Well, it's also 99% made of stone, so that will be a big issue.
So it's okay if we burn down what they've tainted of your church?
Can't really burn it down.
Yeah,
Can't?
that's the
So you're just
problem.
gonna stay?
Stone.
I'll have a few adventurers, or I'll have a few clerics and other paladins of Arathis come through here and clear it out, bury the bodies, give them burial rites, and we'll figure out everything.
Oh, I'd like that. Especially with all the dead
Alright.
bodies I've seen.
All right, now let's get the hell out of here.
Absolutely.
Agree.
And see if we can grab a cask of wine on our way out.
Yeah.
Are you guys going through the secret way?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Take us away.
All right, give me a minute.
Take me away.
The secret place.
Oh, that's right. I skipped a line. I'm sorry.
Take me away.
Take me away.
A secret place.
A secret place.
All right, I'm
You're so
rearranging your
cute.
tokens. Okay, transport. You guys are in the wine room.
Hey! Yeah! Cool. I'm gonna fill up my little gallon thing back to the full again.
Okay.
And like how big are these barrels? Are we talking like a 55-gallon barrel?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll one onto its side and it's coming up with us.
That's gonna be fun getting up the stairs.
I'll make whatever check I need to.
Can I see Patra trying to roll? I was like, I'll carry it for you. Can I like pick it up over my shoulder?
Jenny, you still got a little kobold baby over there?
Yes. He's very much asleep.
Okay, me and Otzi are gonna start rolling some wine up. Let's do it, girl.
Alright,
So go ahead and make a strength check, Otzi. Do an advantage since Patra's gonna give you the help action. Oh, you only have a +1.
Well, better than mine, which is a -1.
Alright, it's gonna take you guys probably double the time to get up the stairs than it would normally.
Wait, you have advantage, Otzi.
Oh yeah,
You
roll
said
again.
advantage.
Yeah, roll again. Okay,
It's an
yeah.
advantage. It's
Fuck.
supposed to be better.
Anyway, yeah, so it takes you double the time to get upstairs.
It's fine.
All right. Well, that's fine. We'll just keep going.
We have no hurry. Oh, question, DM.
Yep.
Did I go back into the coffin room and take the chains that were around his coffin with me?
You can. Yeah, we'll say you can. And we'll just...
Warp the fuck out of here, Scotty.
Yep. We'll say you guys get up out of the area. Let me... trying to find a good way to... Let's... because I don't remember... We'll just bring it sort of back to the title page area. One second, I'll edit it if I need to. 1 second. Nope. 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 Nope, that doesn't work either.
This time. Maybe this time. Maybe
Okay.
this time.
I'll figure it out later. Anyway, but yeah, so it takes you guys like probably an hour to get the fucking barrel out. And you get the chain, so write vampire chains in your inventory, Otzi. Let's see. Why is that like that? 1 second, I'm trying to fix something. Here we go. And yeah, eventually you guys get out. You get to the... you get the wine barrel out. I don't remember. Did you guys take Tolan's cart, or did you get here on foot? It's been a minute.
I think we
Um,
came here on foot.
yeah, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
we took his cart and then we walked off into the woods.
All right. So we'll say. So this dungeon probably took you 3 hours, 2 hours to run it, 1 hour to get the get the wine cask all the way up the stairs. And through really fucky rollings Malag and actually, yeah, we'll say multiple characters carrying it, get into the cart, load in the cart, and you all get on the cart. It'll take you about 2 to 3 hours to get back to town. So
You guys want to do
Okay.
small talk?
do some what now?
Like small talk between travel?
Oh yeah, you guys want to talk and travel?
Yeah, my
Yes.
conversation goes this. Man, this is fucking heavy. I'm starting to regret this. Oh wait, let me just do a little sippy, and I'm feeling better.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Vinny is starting to feel a bit better after being out of that fucking place and some wine. Who
Okay.
has my robe?
You
Because
ro-
she's just been in the bandage.
Yeah,
for
you
a
wrap
hot minute now.
you wrap the robe around the stone, and Patra bagged it so she would have your robe.
Oh, is that what that was?
Oh, so I
it was
thought you were
no.
topless. Okay, that makes sense now.
No,
We all wish.
Ah,
no, she has bandages. It
yeah, let
looks
me.
like a crop top of some kind.
Okay,
but
yeah, I got
more-
it.
Okay. Well, sorry about that. I'll just reach in, I'll pull the thing out, I'll remove the stone, which I hold again. I'm gonna lick it, and then I'm gonna stick it back in my backpack and hand her her robes.
The stone tastes like mud. Hope you like
Mud.
licking it.
I will own what I did and act like it does not hurt me at all.
So much alcohol.
But yeah, so what's the small
Vintage.
talk you do? The small talk you do while you're heading back out.
Yeah, Mick, how are you feeling?
That was a lot. And he's just
Yeah?
he's like staring off the distance, like like a drugged dog. He's like, yeah,
I'm gonna
Ow.
give him my water
Kinda
skin.
is drugged and a dog, so.
I know, and like he's still
Yeah.
wrapped up in like the burrito, like a small lizard baby.
Such a
That's so
cool little
cute.
lizard baby.
I'm gonna put my water skin up to his lips.
he just starts like taking it like a baby.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Oh, you're so adorable. I am going to do horrible things to you at that hotel when we get back.
After that, I put my water skin back and then kind of hastily and awkwardly pull my robe back on and make sure it's covering my back again.
Okay.
Before you do that, what is that?
Huh?
Your back. The stuff on your back. Go on. Tell me. What is it? What happened?
The scars.
Mm-hmm.
We all have them.
I-
Come on, let's tell our stories.
Nope.
Could we perhaps do this at the tavern when we're comfortable and fed? Possibly drunk.
And maybe naked.
Ooh.
All
Okay.
right. That's what it takes to convince her.
Ooh.
All right, so you guys eventually head back. You do get to
Alec's just gotta be miserable through all of this.
he's just been driving, letting you all talk. He's been trying to be useful as possible. But yeah, he's had a hard time.
Ah,
Malik,
we love you,
Malik,
we love you, guy.
Malik.
He's gonna
Don't cheer for him.
he's
He's
gonna
condescending.
he's gonna drive into the Eventually Guild, tie up the cart, and he's just gonna walk in without saying anything.
Can I call Tim?
Yes.
I'd like to give a donation for you and all of the people going in to bury the bodies.
Well, you're gonna get paid 1,000 for this quest anyway, so if you want to just withdraw or a certain amount, you can do that.
Yeah, I'd like to give you guys 500 gold.
Oh wait, no. 1 second. Let me take a look. It's 1,000 in general, so it's whatever your share of it is, which would be
Okay.
like,
Then
yeah.
3 ways. It's you can give them upwards of 333.
33.
Olin doesn't get any of this.
Yeah,
Plus, when
Malag and
uh,
Yimik aren't gonna partake.
They're
he's
not?
part of the Adventures League.
Yeah, there's gonna be like one.
No, but Yimik did get a big cut there.
Yimik didn't take any.
When I did the math, I gave him a big cut of the stuff.
Oh no, he's good. He was told by the Cobalt Soul to go do it, so he did it. They pay his stuff and they
Oh.
feed him and they clothe him, so he doesn't do money.
All right, 1 sec then. I'm gonna redo some math and I'll let you guys know in a minute.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't get that you were giving him shit.
It's all right.
Well, in that case, I want to give Malog 233 gold. And I'll just keep 100.
Okay, we gotta come inside to get it from the receptionist, and he's just gonna go inside and go up to his quarters and just shut the door and probably sit the rest of the day.
Cry.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
What have I done with my life? Alright, so everybody except Atsi gets 333 gold, and you get 100 gold, Atsi.
I feel like that's not a lot.
Do you want to give them 100 gold and you take 233?
No, I mean, I feel like I'm not giving them a lot. I just want to give them my cut then.
Okay.
333.
The human receptionist gladly takes it, and she's like, I'll put good use. I'll send this to the Paladins of Truth, and they'll use it towards their cleanup and restoration of the temple.
Vinny
just nod
takes
and
her
smile.
333 and splits it between her and Nazi. So.
No, I don't
155.
want any.
Take it.
Tell me when you guys are ready, because I figured out the math.
Okay.
Are you guys ready for more math?
Yes.
Okay. Copper, 436. Silver, 340. Gold, 252. So I did. That's the money back that I gave to Jimmick.
Okay.
We're adding
That's
that
all.
onto ours.
Yeah, just add it to what you have, and that's all the money we found in that room there. Just add that, and everything evens up. And wow, I have a lot of gold now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna.
And with that, you all rank up. You go from being porcelain rank in the Adventures League Guild to obsidian rank.
Obsidian? Yeah.
And you're each given new badges with obsidian that are made of obsidian.
Obsidian. What's the rank number?
It's rank 9, and your total score is you add 2,500 to whatever your total score is already.
2,500.
Yeah.
Cool. We should be about 2,850, I think.
I do not remember.
I had
Probably.
350 left over, so.
Yeah. All right, everybody good on the notes and all that?
I
Think so.
All good, Atsi?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Vinny and be like, Vinny, please keep your half. I want it to contribute to us visiting your family.
Now,
Please keep it.
with the final, you all gain 1 level.
Oh yeah.
No way.
So go ahead and put whatever level you want to put in.
Oh yeah.
For those who
Vinny,
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Otzi.
Atsi, take it. and I refuse the share you try to return. You have 165 gold.
Fine.
All right. So, who's putting what level into what?
I'm just adding to monk.
Okay. The simple one person who only classes in one thing that I can appreciate with no confusion.
Monks are pretty fucking powered up though.
Yeah,
So.
but like, level 5 spellcasters are also pretty powerful. Level 5 rogues are really powerful. Anyway, so who's putting a level into what, and who needs help?
I'm adding mine to my warlock. Could you please do it for me?
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna add one into my rogue.
Okay.
While they do that, Vinny's going to get a table, buy a ton of food and alcohol, and invite everyone over. And she's also keeping an eye out for Vinrin. And if she spots him, she buys him food and a room.
Did you go to Adventures League Guild, or did you go to Familiar Fire Inn?
Or, like, I meant the Familiar Fire.
Okay.
I forgot we were at the guild. Whenever we go there.
Okay. At second level, for Warlock, you get Eldritch Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that are imbued with you and abating magic ability. At second level, you gain 2 Eldritch Invocations of your choice. Your invocation options are detailed at the end of the class description. When you gain certain Warlock levels, you gain additional invocations of your choice. As shown, additionally, you gain you gain extra spells basically.
Okay.
So there is Agonizing Blast, Armor of Shadows, Beast Speech, Bilingual Influence, Devil Sight, Eldritch Mind, Eldritch Sight, Eldritch Spear, Eyes of the Runekeeper, Fiendish Vigor, Gaze of the Two Minds, Grasp of Hadar, Lance and Legatharg? No. Mask of Many Faces, Misty Visions, and Repelling Blast, and Thief of Five Fates. So these are basically specialized spell things you can get. What sounds interesting to you?
Ooh, can I look at them tonight and pick? Or do I have to pick them right now?
No, you can look at them tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna look at them tonight and pick them.
Alright, and you can add more spells.
Yay.
So you can add another known spell. So do you want to take a look at those and add it yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do is you just go to your edit character, and then you can go through and read each spell. So you go to class features, and you go to Eldritch Invocations, and then you to see what they do, you have to select them and put them into the bar, and then you can deselect and choose whichever one you want.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can go through that while we're playing the game too if you want. I'll leave it up to you, and then if you want, you can just text me with whatever you're thinking about. Okay, Patra, is there anything you needed help doing, or are you all good?
I have so many options, I just need a minute.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking
Can
through...
we take...
At 4th level, I get an ability score improvement, and I can choose the ability score of the feat. And I have so many feats.
Oh yeah,
available.
Otzi, if you do get to level 4 in either of your classes, you can also either improve your ability scores, which is like your strength, stuff like that, or you can choose a feat, which is a specialized thing for you. But you got to be like level 4 in at least one of your classes.
Oh, okay.
So that's something to aim for later.
Yes.
That's why I don't know why you guys multi-class is such a low level, but
Don't finish it. I'll fucking fight you.
though Otzi's was a story thing, so
I'll be right back.
okay.
It was a story thing.
What was that?
Mine was a story thing.
Well, yeah, but like Otzi could have gone either way though. She could have kept going and barred if she didn't want to fuck with the devil.
Literally.
Yeah, figuratively and literally. Anyway, okay. So you guys go to the Familiar Fire Inn. You wait for Venrin. Though everybody else was going on foot, so let me roll something for them. Okay, you guys got back in, we'll say 3 hours. But they probably went through the woods and did a shortcut, but they're on foot as well. So they're probably going to be another hour or two by your estimations as a group.
Gotcha.
We didn't pass them or anything?
No, they went through the woods. You guys had to go on the roads.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, and let me mark off the Darkest Dungeon quest as complete.
Whoa.
And mark that off as complete. Okay. So yeah, go ahead.
Oops, sorry. No. Go ahead and finish. Sorry.
You guys go into the tavern. You see Rue is there, the Goliath bodyguard of the owner, and he's sort of just like keeping an eye over the gaming area and the eating area. Is there anything anybody wants to go up to him and say, do, or are you guys just like chilling?
Vinny's
Sorry.
Vinny's just gonna do what I said before, buy food and drink and invite her friends to the table.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking through my stuff. Did we set Yemek down, or is he still with us?
That's up to you guys. You're sort of carrying him at this point.
If you're not gonna carry him anymore, you're gonna hand him off to me, and then I'm gonna carry him.
If you want, you
I'll
can
take
use
it.
some
I don't
extra
care.
rope and make a papoose for him.
Oh, by the
Yeah,
way, we
I
shouldn't
do
have to
that.
buy liquor tonight because we have all that wine.
Yeah, you have a 55
Vinny wants
barrel,
shit.
gallon barrel of wine. Either that or you could sell
Vinny
it.
wants hard liquor. Vinny wants hard liquor.
Okay.
Wine is
Yeah.
hard liquor.
So,
He does-
as you guys are drinking and
consider-
laughing and getting food, you know, it's hilarious because it looks like the furball has a baby strapped around their chest, but in reality, it's a tiny kobold that is just sleeping off getting drunk.
Aw, he's so cute. It almost makes me not want to drag him upstairs and molest him a lot.
Anyway.
You'll do no such thing.
We're practically a couple, so it's okay.
Okay, I'm back.
When he is awake and conscious and consenting.
Okay, what do you mean consenting? Because that motherfucker has never told me no yet. I just walked and said, "You me fuck now," and he's like on it. Like,
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna mind.
Anyway, eventually you do see Venrin enter looking like haggard and like sticks in his hair. By the way, never gave a physical description of him. He's about 3 foot tall gnome, has like brown thick hair and like a brown beard, but like a button bulbous nose. And pretty like stout. He's not like strength, but he's average, like a worker. And he sees you guys and he runs over and says, going through the woods was not a good idea.
Where are we?
You guys are at the Familiar Fire Inn.
Okay.
Vinny pulls a chair over for Venrin.
He hops up on it and still sitting on it. He's not quite reaching the table. He sort of stands up on the chair and leans on against the table. He's like,
I push him a plate and a drink.
he takes them both and takes them both down greedily because he's like, oh fuck, I haven't eaten in forever.
You made it here okay.
Yeah, there was a group of other people I caught up with eventually. They said they were heading to the Temple of Sarenrae for healing and said that they would be hanging out there for a minute. there's an elvish woman. She said she's going to go to the Adventures League Guild and see if she can get some assistance there.
Must have been the
They will
people
all
we.
be well taken care of. As will you, my friend. I'll pay for a room for you.
Oh, does anybody have some paper and chalk? Or charcoal?
I have chalk.
I do not.
I do.
Oh, as soon as you guys can give me some stuff to write
I do.
down, I can... Okay. He then takes the chalk and takes, like, a piece of parchment from nearby and starts writing. And it takes him a minute, but he eventually gets the blueprints to the automatic crossbow. And then he explains to you all. So for this, it's not something that fires rapidly, but it's a self-reloading crossbow. So you get a drum into it, and you can load up to 30... No, not 30. That's the extended edition. That's the warband one. You can get about 15 in a drum, and it self-reloads.
This is wonderful.
Ooh. Yeah. Patrick can keep that.
I will bundle. I will
Yeah.
happily take that.
And don't forget, you also have that map of unknown continents.
I do. I will keep that to myself for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up and go towards Rue.
Okay. And he's standing watching over everybody, and he gives a slight nod towards you. Hey.
Hi. Did he come back yet?
He did. He's up in his room.
Is he okay?
Seemed fine, as far as I could tell.
Are you okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be? Are you alright? You look a little fucked up.
I'm fucked up, but that happens. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, and then I'll head upstairs later.
Alright, let me know if you need anything.
All right, just checking. Thanks. Kind of walk away all awkwardly, and then I sit back down. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's drink.
Alright, so you all drink
you
and
good?
eat and... Yeah. It does get so... Say about we're getting to 5, 6 o'clock. Anybody wanting to do anything, or are you just guys gonna, like, take a break and chillax?
I'm gonna get plastered. What? Sorry, what time was it?
It's getting, like, 5, 6 o'clock. You guys, like...
Yeah,
got there about
I'm
11, 12, and then you took like 3 hours in the dungeon. Oh no,
Yeah,
3
so
hours in the
I'm gonna
dungeon,
get-
2 hours. Yeah, so 5, 6 o'clock.
I'm gonna get plastered, and I'm gonna take Yimmick up to a room.
Once he's
Okay.
awake.
Oh my God, we're a couple.
Once he's awake.
You wanted to kill him in the dungeon.
Vinny is
Not
holding
literally.
Vinny is holding Yimmick like a baby until he wakes up.
Oh my God.
Games.
I'm gonna fuck off then. I'm gonna go find somewhere else to stay.
Oh, so you can not stay at the
No.
familiar fire?
No.
Okay. You remember there's the Blue Whale Inn, and there's also a third tavern around this. It's like the shit tavern, though.
Yeah. Let's
Oh,
Oh, feedback. Let's go to the Blue Whale.
okay. Go Blue Whale, and you see the familiar halfling owner, manning the bar. It's pretty busy, pretty decent. Oh. Who's giving feedback?
Hola.
Oh, it's gone now. Alright. But yeah, it's like 10 gold for a room for a night, so...
10 gold? Wasn't it cheaper before?
Was it? I don't remember.
I don't think it was 10 gold.
Maybe it's 5. I think it's 5 gold.
Fine.
Okay.
5 gold. I hand him over 5 gold, and I'm going to go up to my room. Do they have baths in the room?
Nope, this is a pretty cheap... It's like there's a public bathroom.
Absolutely fucking not.
That has a public basin, but,
Alright, I'll go to my room. I'm just gonna kick my stuff off and call it an early night.
Okay, so go ahead and take your long rest.
Better? Oh, thank God.
Oh, was that you who gave the feedback?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
You're good. As you drift off into sleep, you go into the blackness of dream space. And you see two orangish burning eyes open and looking at you. And they tilt slightly and say, "Are you not happy with the services I provide you?"
I'm not happy in general with anything going on in my life.
So, are you looking to leave my service, or what's the deal there?
If I said yes, what would happen?
Well, I haven't invested too much in you yet.
So you'd cut me loose and we'd be done with this bullshit.
Yeah, if you wanted to do that. But I offered you plenty of powers and plenty of resolute to get into it.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that not all my light choices are great. But, I got that dagger of yours. I said, trying to change the conversation.
Oh, that's just merely a tool. It's just merely something I thought would be nice to point you towards and let you have a little fun. Was it not fun?
Didn't get to use it yet, but boy, did I have fun getting to it. So, I say fuck it, we're done. Are we done? Or are you gonna be murder me, haunt me forever, take my soul about this?
Well, since there was never any formal deal or formal pact, you just sort of went along with it. I'll take it easy on you. You're not involved in any huge plot of mine, though I wish you would have had some fun together.
Like me and the kobold?
Not that type of fun. But there was things I could offer you, and things we could have accomplished. You,
Well, hey,
at a certain
I'm
point,
young.
wouldn't even need to eat, drink, or breathe.
Ooh.
Well, the problem with that is I like eating, I like drinking, and I very much like breathing. But hey, I'm young, it's a big world, maybe a little bigger than anyone thinks. And, I think maybe if our paths cross again, we can cross that bridge. But if you're happy and okay with a see you around, I think we're done.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, if our paths do cross again and you ask for my powers again, I will rip your fucking soul out of your body.
If our paths cross again, then I hope it's in hell so I can put my foot up your ass.
And then gone. You go into the dream state and you are knocked the fuck out. Now, do you want... Now, question, do you want to keep the Warlock class, or do you want to take it off and switch it out for Rogue?
If you let me switch it out, I'll switch that shit to Rogue.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright. See you guys in 20 minutes.
Alright.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was this hard thing. Just trying to make sure, because really you're not involved in any plot or any big thing he had planned, so there's really no point of investing in a fight with you.
I just got that easy out.
Thankfully, if you would have got more in depth with him and you tried to do that shit, it would have been way fucking worse.
She kind of has a bad habit of being a little bastard about it, too, which probably isn't helpful.
Yeah. And obviously, she doesn't have the vibe that he's trying to give off.
What, like a sexual vibe? I can
No.
do that.
Like, he wants to mindlessly kill, murder, and collect, and obviously, she's not super into it.
Well, I mean, murder of my own accord, but not his
Yeah.
for sure.
You're more like Rage Against the Machine. Anyway, Otzi and Venny, after you two are done partying and drinking, what are you two gonna do?
Well, Venny buys a room for both Venrin and Yimmick. She'll tuck Yimmick in if she has to.
Alright. He's sort of already tucked in, you just basically place the burrito on a bed.
Yeah.
Poor
okay.
thing.
And
Place the
Poor
burrito
thing.
on the bed.
Yeah.
I'll write him a little note, have a glass of water, and like bread on the bedside table for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go back to the table and sit with Atsu.
Okay.
I have to go upstairs now, and I really don't want to.
Well, after Venny gets done with her stuff, she does come back to you and sit with you.
Exactly, and that's what I'm telling her on
Oh,
the
okay.
table.
Oh, why is that?
I had a fight with my double this morning, and then when I went with Lily, she told me that the monk might try to kill him. So I'm like worried. At the same time, I'm mad at him. So I want to avoid it.
So you're gonna go talk to him, or are you gonna stay downstairs?
I'm gonna take a big swig of whatever's left in my cup, and I'm gonna go upstairs.
All right.
I'll see you tomorrow morning, Vinny.
Good luck.
And I'm gonna reach over and grab your hand and be like, "Thank you for being so strong. You always make me feel better when you're around."
Yay.
I think that's the point,
sorry.
Brandon, but all right. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
She just
Christmas
squeezes your
party.
hand and quietly nods, but doesn't really say anything.
A little bastard.
Yes, you are. Anyway.
Yeah, I go upstairs now. I'm gonna look over at Rue and just kind of like, ugh. I'm gonna go upstairs.
What's that about?
Rue sucks. He disappointed me. He was supposed to go with me and he didn't.
Hey, you're the one who rolled the shit roll, okay?
Well, yeah, so I'm gonna give him a shit eye stink.
He just sort of rolls his eyes and goes back to watching over the area downstairs.
He's gonna hate me so much. Gonna kill me in my sleep.
Probably. Anyway.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna... Is it open? I have a key, right, to get into the main door thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It opens
Guess I'm
up
gonna-
and he's reading by his fire.
Fuck! I really don't want to do it. Okay, I walk in, I'm like, hey.
Hello. How are you?
I'm okay, I guess. You left for a while. Everything okay?
I had some business to take care of.
Yeah. Did Rue tell you my message?
What was your message again?
That I heard that the monk was gonna try and do things and he needed to be careful.
He did. I talked to the city council. They said they would take care of it since his investigation he already had proved fruitless. So, yeah.
Oh, you spoke to them. Okay. Cool. Did you, is the flower nearby?
Yeah, it's on his windowsill. It looks like it's already been watered.
Okay. You like the flower?
It was a very lovely gift. I appreciate it.
Cool. So are you, like, still mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
Hmm.
I thought you were mad at me.
I kind of was until I almost died. So,
Again.
again, you know how it is.
He then gives a
Fun.
big sigh and then closes his book and gets up and walks over to you and takes a look at your injuries. And then he,
Like always,
yeah. And then
I
he
get really shy.
holds his hands over your face and some infernal magic comes from his hands and your wounds heal. So you're back at full hit points and you don't have any, scars or anything like that.
That's really cool. Thank you.
I won't always be there to help you out. You know that.
Yeah. I get all bashful. Oh, I have something for you, like I always do. Because I always bring you things from my near-death experiences. And I pull out the chain from the vampire. See if you can guess what this is.
He then pulls him up. I'll do a roll for him. Where is my dice roller? He looks at them and they're very nice. Where are they from?
A dungeon.
Well, they're very interesting. They do have some magical essence to them.
Do they?
A little bit. Seems like residue because whatever they were holding broke out. So it's sort of broken now, but
I was holding a vampire.
a vampire. Alright, that's a little concerning.
Yeah.
He said his name was Stroud?
Strap or Stroud?
It's Strahd.
Strahd. Yeah, I made a friend. His name is Strahd.
He then, closes his eyes for a second and then looks at you. You
A friend.
met Strahd.
Yeah, so we got into the room and there was a trail of blood to the coffin and this was around it. I wanted to open it. And then I convinced my friends to, and I made him promise that he was my friend, and so I let him out.
Well, fuck.
What?
Strahd
Why?
is a very powerful vampire lord who owns his own demiplane.
Mm.
And thankfully you didn't irk him off. But he probably is going to have an interest in your group now that you helped him.
Oh.
And I do not know if it's a good thing that he owes you or a bad thing. But most encounters that I have heard of have not ended well for adventurers.
Well, I just wanted to make a friend, and I guess I found something.
Yes?
Sorry.
Well, we'll deal with it if time comes, I guess.
Okay. And then I'll just kind of hug him. Be like, could today just be over now?
Yes, it can.
Thank God. I want to go to sleep now.
Are you gonna go to his bed?
Yes.
Yeah.
My bed.
Uh-huh. He rolls his eyes and then closes his door, and we'll cut that off there for you guys.
Yay!
Apatra!
Yes.
Almost before morning, but it's still night out. The sun has not risen yet. You're awoken in your room by what sounds like your window opened, like wind coming in through it.
I grab my knife immediately and twist around the room to see targets.
You see, sitting in a chair at the corner of your room, Strahd.
Strahd?
Yep. And then he...
I,
Go ahead.
it's like... Hey! Arc Stranger?
Hello.
What brings you?
I just can't get over your face for some reason. It looks so familiar to me.
I
It should
grab
probably...
my mask and I grab my mask and put it back on.
Yeah,
What?
I should probably change the music to something more dark and gloomy. There we go.
We get very sexual. It's
Yeah.
all the tension needs.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this is perfect.
Do you know who
Oh,
your
wow.
mother is?
I I don't know what you mean by that, but I have a feeling I'm not gonna enjoy it. Of course I know my mother, Diatra. What about her? She owns a flower shop with my dad.
Yeah. Which one is the do you have tiefling parents or how? I forgot what your lineage is. My bad.
Yeah. So my parents are both tieflings.
Okay.
Diatra is the mother, Meritz is the father,
Okay.
and I have 2 sisters and a brother.
Okay.
And pretty much everyone in the family does not really care for me except my brother.
He walks up slowly and puts his fingers against the blade and says, "Well, you do know that tieflings, they are made from a union between a Cambion and a human. Or some infernal creature. And I think your lineage is special."
No, I'm not doing this. It's too early in the morning. Don't do this to me, please.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, I've been through so much shit. You're gonna tell me something I don't want to hear. It's gonna be about magic and bullshit, and I don't want that responsibility.
No magical bullshit. If you feel inclined to, I would love if you would come to Barovia sometime and see me.
I'm actually unfamiliar where Barovia is.
Just say my name and say you want to enter, and then when the fog comes, just walk straight through it.
Okay, this might be a bit rude to ask, but if I do choose to come there, could I bring my friends?
Sure, it'll be a nice little vacation for all of them. But you remind me of someone I once used to know. And maybe if I do a little more digging, I might find what I want. But I can offer you many things. And if you want to find out more, you can come to Barovia and we can find out together.
Sure. But wait, what were you saying about the lineage? What's up with my lineage?
Oh, you do not know the history of my country, but I once had a woman I loved many, many years ago. And you just look like the spitting image of her.
Well, I hate to break it to you, leper boy, but I'm currently taken.
By the kobold.
Oh.
And then I suddenly regret just saying that. Yes. He's a tough bastard. He will not go down. So don't do stupid things, please.
Oh, you did see my handiwork, did you not?
I did. It was kind of a turn on. I'm not gonna lie.
He then gives you a sly smile and says, "We'll just come to Barovia. Promise you will, and then I may be a little merciful."
God, he's got... Okay. Well, considering the circumstances that I know I'm under right now, I'll just nod and... Fine, I will, at some point in the future, soon, probably come visit you in Barovia.
I'll send a raven when it's about time for you to enter.
Okay.
Alright. Have
Keep an eye out.
sweet dreams. And then he fades back into the shadows and, disappears.
Like out the window shadows, or just like fades in the shadows, like I kind of get the feeling he's still in the room, kind of creepy.
Sort of like that until you go over and wave your hand through it, and then it's like he's not there.
Oh. I smell bad. I should probably go clean up.
You gonna go use the public wash bowl?
Is that what it is? Is a wash bowl?
Yeah, it's a public basin.
Absolutely not. Ugh.
That's what you get when you don't go to the expensive place.
I am
It's
just gonna
for
like
free.
I'm just gonna pack up my shit and I'm just gonna head out and make my way over to the fucking ocean.
It's a lake.
No, it's not. It's an ocean.
It's a very large lake, but...
I made a mistake and I'm gonna call it an ocean.
Uh-huh. So you're just gonna go... Are you gonna go sleep in the homeless area?
What time is it in the morning?
Don't do that.
It's like 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah, I've had like plenty of sleep at this point.
So you're just gonna go
So-
sit on the dock?
No, I'm gonna
Oh.
grab all my shit, that way no one swipes it while I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna head down to the lake, like outside of town a little ways, and
Okay.
I'm gonna go bathe.
Oh, okay. Got it. Alright.
Because I'm disgusting.
And before all that happens, Venny, before you go to bed, Rue comes over to you and says, so I heard that, you guys... I need to remember his fucking accent. English! I heard you guys, got through that dungeon and got a bit of gold. If you want, you could pay for the fare for the ship and we could start getting it ready for you to head over to Tholdom. The boss told me about it.
I would like that. How much in total for myself, Atsi, Patra, and the gnome
Oh,
who I paid his room?
it's about 110 each of you, so that'd be 440 gold.
I pay in full.
Okay, so take out 440.
Did it?
He pockets it and says, we'll get it prepped during the day tomorrow. You'll probably head out in the afternoon. And where I'm making the thing over there, the boss owns a dock area in a shipyard. You'll be heading off on his personal ship, and you'll be going to Tholdom from there. Or the port entryway to Tholdom, which, as a local you know, is sort of like a cavernous way in that has the pulley system that goes downwards.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with my home. I appreciate it.
I know, I was giving exposition to everybody else.
I know, I just wanted to be an ass.
I know. But yeah, so you're gonna
We're
go to
leaving
bed?
that quickly?
Vinny goes to... Is there a bathing room or is it a basin?
Each room has its own water basin, but there's still like a shared, relief area.
Vinny goes to like the little shared bathing room and she's going to take a bath.
Okay. Oh, if you
And
want, you
then-
can upgrade to a suite for like 50 gold. Because you have like a common room, but if you want to go get one of the suites that has like a bathing room that has like a copper bath, like that's private stuff, that's an extra 50
No.
gold.
Nah.
Nah? Okay, then you have a water basin in the common rooms that you have access to, and then there's a relief area for people.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
God fucking... Okay, I guess Vinny goes to the lake at midnight and takes a bath and then goes back to her room.
Okay. I was gonna be like, are you two gonna see each other? But no, you head out way different times. But yeah, okay. I think that's a good spot to end it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. We did not die.
Oh.
We got really fucking close,
We
but
got
yeah, we
so
didn't die.
close.
Mm-hmm.